Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the other side of the Beehive. It's your weekly boy, sitting with the boys. By the way, someone sent me a text today, and they're like, hey, have a good, they said, have a good podcast, but they didn't type good, they typed hood. And I was like, dude, it's going to be 4 Mexicans. It will be hood. It will be hood. I'm sitting here with the one and only Late Talk 801 podcast. El pinche Alfonso, el pinche Guillermo, el pinche Rubén a la verga, güey. What happened to your hair, dude? You have to shave it?
No, I got rid of it, man. I got tired of it, you know. Different seasons call for different.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
So don't cover your face, bro.
I'm covering my face? Okay, I'm sorry.
Bring that shit down,
yeah.
sexy.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Yeah,
he likes black microphones on his face.
Allegedly.
So how you guys been, man? It's been a while since we got together last.
Yes,
it's been a long time.
You guys have a studio now?
Yes.
You grew your hair? Jesus Christ, dude. Look at you, man.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying he looked like Jesus Christ.
Almost, huh?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Jesus with cornrows, dude?
You're like
that'd be crazy.
You're like my Toh Jesus.
Imagine on the that picture of the Last Supper, they're all standing like that, but there's one just doing braids.
Damn.
In the background.
They're just doing this.
I could have pictured that. I could picture that, bro. You
How
should
you
draw
guys
that
been?
up. Good, bro.
Yeah.
You guys are busy, yeah.
Yeah.
Big time, bro. Fucking puro trabajar, man. Just working like crazy, man.
I see you. It's funny because I see you guys busy in and outside of the pod. You guys are always going.
Yeah, man.
We try. I mean, when it comes to like the podcast, we try to stay busy but even live stuff, you know.
Yeah.
You guys never stopped. I like the Energizer Bunnies.
Yeah.
This fool's fucking recuperating.
Yeah, I got into a motorcycle accident. I broke my arm and my pelvis.
That's right. I texted you. Never texted back. It's cool.
Really?
Whatever.
I got a lot of text
whatever, bro.
messages.
He's an asshole.
I was on a lot of drugs in the hospital.
You know what I thought? I texted you and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And he was like, oh, he's fine, but you know, send him a text if you want. So he sent him he gave me his your number, and I texted you. But I had a little bit of maybe he hates me, and this is why, because of work, you were skipping a couple episodes of your guys's.
Oh yeah.
And so we did Dre's podcast. And he was like, all right, let's pretend that we're the Late Talk 801. And I said,
oh,
I'm Ruben, I'm not here. I said, I'm Ruben, I'm not here. And
I love that shit.
That was funny.
And then I texted you, I'm like, dude, I hope you're okay, and shit. And they're like, nothing. I'm like, oh, dude, you fucking idiots, my God.
No, man, I didn't care about that, dude. I was just like going through a lot, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's hard, especially when something happens, you get like a million text messages from people. Numbers you don't know, and I'm just like right there all fucked up, trying to just like stay awake. So
you drive a motorcycle too, right?
Yeah, but I'm a biker, a fake biker. I barely, and it's embarrassing, but I barely get on it. And now that I got divorced, you guys know that, right?
Yeah.
I got divorced, and then I'm leaving with Bad Boy Brian.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
But there's no space in his garage for my motorcycle. So now my motorcycle's at my mom's house.
Oh, okay.
But in order for me to get the motorcycle out, my mother has to get her car out. And then I have to be like, hey, when I come back, are you guys going to be around? And they're like, well, I don't know. It's like, I have breakfast with her every weekend, either Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's always the same thing. Every time I go, I'm like, I want to get my bike out. Like at least one last ride before, we close the light for the weekend.
Yeah.
And, or turn the light off, I meant to say. And she's like, yeah, just come get it. And I said, all right. And then I'm like, are you leaving? She goes, no. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, God damn it.
That's funny.
Bro, Bad Boy, DJ, you guys live in West Valley or?
West
Oh, for real?
WV, bro. The WV, yeah.
Representing.
Well, I'm still kind of, so, remember when you guys had me over?
Yeah.
And I told you I was like 5
minutes away.
like 7, like, yeah, a little over 5 minutes away.
There before.
Yeah, and I'm literally like a minute and a half away from where I used to live. That's where Brian lives.
Oh, okay.
So I'm still basically that. In fact, my stepdaughter called me today and she was like, hey, so I ordered my new glasses but I didn't change the address, and they got to the old house. And I was like, all right, so I go in there and
Go pick them up.
kick the door. Who the fuck are you in my house? No, yeah. So I knock on the door. There was nobody there, and I'm like, listen, I tried, but there's nobody there.
Hey, bro, you look like an intimidating dude. I mean, fuck, you doing
Do you?
that shit?
I'll fuck you up, dude. I'll fuck you up.
I'm saying you're an
Right now?
intimidating dude.
There's boxing moves.
Just one hand?
Yeah.
Hey, they do that where they have to lock hands.
We'll tie your guys'
and then the
shoelaces
other one,
together.
you know, you put a glove on the other side, and they're just.
No, that's the Beat It video with Michael Jackson. Remember they tied up and they got like knives and shit?
Yeah, nah.
No, but you think so? You think I'm intimidating?
Yeah, you look
Why, dude?
intimidating, bro.
I'm the nicest guy. I mean, I'll fuck you guys up, but I mean, other than that,
I'm just mad.
He's hurt right now.
Nah, I can't fight right now.
okay.
Please
So
don't,
you two, I'll fuck you guys
please don't
up.
fuck me up.
I'll bite your ankles, bro.
I'm fast, so I'll just run.
I think the last time I saw you guys was, I think I seen you at Sue's a couple times, right? But
Yeah,
I think the last time that we actually
Hung out.
hung out was probably for Truly Dedicated, right?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
You guys hosted Truly Dedicated.
It was after that.
No, we've seen it.
Like I said, I've
Yeah,
seen you a
it
couple
probably
times at
was.
Sue's.
It probably was.
What, together? All of us together? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all three of you guys, yeah. Because then I've seen you a couple times. You showed up a couple times for the fights.
Yeah.
And then I saw you guys with a bunch of other people, and you guys were coming in. I think I was with host too from the Beans and Rice.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to those guys,
out.
fucking dickheads. They had the, you know how Gabino had the mic masters.
Yeah, what happened? You didn't go?
So I didn't go, and I tell you what,
Well,
it's not
yeah, he-
it's
he
not
was-
why it's not why, but I texted host, and I said, hey, are you guys doing this mic masters? And he was like, I don't think so. And I was like, oh, okay. And he goes, because I kind of want to go. I said, but I just don't want to go alone.
Yeah.
And you know, host was like, well, that never stopped me before. I'm like, oh, hey, take it easy, tatted life coach. All right, just calm down, dude. Don't give me a life lesson. I just want to go with some homies. And so the last thing I heard was like, well, I don't think so. We got some stuff going on. I was like, okay. And so everybody starts dropping all the stories on Instagram. Who do I see? The Beans and Rice.
Hey, they were
first
all,
row, and I think host was a
judge?
A judge.
Yeah.
And he was a construction worker that day too.
I'm like, what? Yeah, why?
I don't know.
I saw the vest.
Yeah. Why is he like so bright and shit,
Yeah.
bro? I don't know why, but yeah.
Dude, it's so crazy. I went to, I did their pod a few months ago, and I went and I knocked on the door, and Javi, you guys know Javi,
Yeah.
opens the door, and he's wearing like this Inspector Gadget fucking trench coat, and a wig and glasses, like sunglasses, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I was like, am I supposed to dress up? Like, what the fuck's going on? And I see he opened the door, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And he just looks down and he goes, host made me do it. Just like, okay. And then, but it's funny. Those guys, listen, I give them so much shit, but I really love those guys. They literally are like in their own lane.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that they do and the stuff that they talk about is like, holy shit. I'm like, you guys are crazy. And usually when we do the app, when we drop our app, host and I we text a lot, and he's like, hey, you guys talk about this and that, and we talk about we go over that. And same thing when they drop something. It's like, hey, did you guys just say this? I'm like, yeah.
Do you think they're crazier than yours? Cause the other day, I don't want to see it, but it seemed like you showed Justin a picture of your butthole.
It was a picture of me bending over in front of the mirror, but I had my underwear had a hole. I'll show you.
No.
I'll show you. I'll send it to you. I'll DM you.
I don't have iPhone. So
I'll show you before you leave. In fact, we'll get a tattoo on your shoulder. But it was like, because I was the week before I was talking about it, and I said I put my underwear on, and I saw that I had a tiny hole, and I was like, well, I'm gonna rock it, but this would be the last time, because obviously this is gonna go away.
Yeah.
And by the time I took it off, a fucking hole was like that big. But instead of throwing it away, it's kind of weird for me to throw it away dirty, so I still put it in the dirty. Yeah,
You washed it.
Yeah, I washed it. Then I threw it away.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want my asshole sent out there, dude, for some
They're gonna get your DNA
raccoon to get all
shit.
horny and shit. Dude.
Damn.
Like, next thing I know, they walk by the house. Like, oh, I remember this pussy smell.
Familiar.
Damn.
Hey, bro, that never happened to me, but it's possible, I guess.
Do you guys rock holy underwear? It's got to get to a point where you're like,
I
this
used
is
to,
not.
not anymore.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you became rich. Right?
Started from the
No,
bottom,
no,
now we're
not just-
here.
You're aware of your
Yeah,
underwear?
I'm just like, yeah, this is done.
I think I have like some boxers that have holes in them.
Yeah.
Only one of them.
One pair, right?
One pair.
You know what I do to avoid that? Every time if I see a pair with a hole in it, I just get them and I rip them
Yeah.
and I throw them
And
away.
it's fun though to do
yeah.
that too.
You know what? I do that with
That's what I do.
With the girl's thumb.
with the. I do that with my bandanas. I wear bandanas to work.
Oh, yeah,
As
yeah.
soon as they start getting a little rip, I just go open the fucking throw it away.
Yeah.
How's construction right now for you? Construction life?
It's good. It's kind of it's at the verge to start slowing down
Yeah.
because of the weather and stuff. But I'm in a crazy spot, dude. Like I was literally put in this job site alone, and there's this humongous mountain of dirt that I gotta get rid of. But it's so much dirt that I'll be there for months,
Oh, damn.
and it's just me. It's just me, and they send a bunch of truck drivers to fucking tag team me and shit. So I'll just load in trucks all day long.
It's fun though, right?
It's fun.
You just-
It's fun because you get caught up with the. Before I got to this spot, to this company, I was digging trenches. So it was like kind of like a faster, pace
Pace.
kind of thing, which was loading trucks. And now I have to like grade and like dig on grade, so I have to like slowly, it's like so it's kind of like more nerve wracking if you're not used to.
Yeah.
But now I got put in this job site, and they literally just unleashed me. They're like, just do whatever. So the minute I got there, I was just tearing down trees, just tearing down trees. And every time I get there, there's deer all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, they're like sitting over there by my machine.
I'm gonna go and
Now you can't,
I'm
bro.
gonna hug a tree.
Oh,
you can't knock them down, right?
They're all down, dude.
Oh, you
I
They're
already
all
got
down.
them?
I saw a video where there's this guy standing in a tree and the dude had a chainsaw and he was like, I'm gonna cut it down. He's like, no you won't, I'm up here, you're not gonna cut it down. He said, I'm gonna cut it down. He turns on his chainsaw and boom, sure enough, it cuts him down, bro. And the dude was at the top and he fell. But like, luckily they were next to a river, but he fell in the river. It was crazy.
Did you see that video of that guy that was cutting the tree, and then he somehow he broke and hit him right in the face, and his face got fucking decimated. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And he's like
see that.
recording himself. His nose is like over here, his lip is like open.
Oh,
I mean,
I didn't see him recording.
it is gnarly, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
What
It's
do you
just like
do?
he cut something, and then all of a sudden, like the tree somehow moved, that he went and hit him right in the face. Like he was just cutting it, just poof, got knocked the fuck out. Then he wakes up, doing his face is like this long. It's all fucking,
Oh,
it's
shit.
all fucking hanging in there. It was
Oh,
crazy.
God.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want to see
Hey,
that.
have you seen shit like that? Like, working in construction?
Well, actually,
Shit.
I was running the machine when a guy got his fingers chopped off. But what happened was he put his finger, so he was guiding me. So I was doing what he told me to do. He was this older guy. And he was
Chopped
one,
his fingers off?
yeah,
Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when he was an older guy.
yeah.
Fuck.
And then I'm like, I'm just gonna do podcasts for a living. I'm just kidding. No, what happened was we were putting this machine together, and he was one of those guys where he was older. He had businesses, like he didn't have to work, but he's just one of those older guys that like he can't just stay home. So he would go out. Like he had properties and stuff that he had out for rent and stuff like that. So he had money, or has money. But he was like, I just can't stand being home. So he got a job.
Yeah.
And they gave him to me as a spotter. Which we were putting this machine together, and I was holding this huge piece of metal, and I had to put it in two spots that will go in, and then you put a pin inside of it. So I put it in, and as I was wiggling it so the pin can go through,
Yeah.
he pulled the pin out, and then he was guiding me. And as he was guiding me, now I'm doing this, and I'm putting, obviously with the machine, I'm putting all the pressure, right? But you don't see it because I'm just
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
And it so happened that the minute he put his fingers to check where where the piece had to go, it just went. And when he did this, and he pulled his glove. Also, he had gloves like this material.
Oh,
It's just
shit.
like gay ass gloves, and
Yeah.
it's like they work for nothing. And so when he pulled his glove out, these 2 fingers were hanging. And the kids that were right next to him, they almost puked. Dude. It was like, oh shit! And I looked at him and I was like, oh.
I remember like world
shit.
star.
I'm laughing because like that's fucked up for
Because you're
the
a
kids,
fucked
right?
up person.
Yeah, that's right. Nah,
That's
bro,
fucked
but
up.
I had shit like that happen to me. I almost got my fucking thumb chopped off, bro, on a
Did you
conveyor
really?
belt. That shit was a trip.
You were messing around though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like
Shit.
I had
fucking around.
I had my fucking my fingers just kind of like going with the conveyor belt, and I don't know what happened. That the conveyor belt just took my fucking thumb, and luckily I pulled it out in time. But yeah, bro, it was deep. You could see the bone and everything.
You know what I did once? Oh, this is so stupid. I just barely started doing construction. I was given a chop saw, right? And I was inside I was cutting some concrete, like all the dust that the concrete was making, so it made it so I couldn't see.
Yeah.
So I put the saw down and I just went like this. I trying to wait for the smoke to
Yeah.
go away, and then I turn around, the fucking saw blade's doing this on top of my boot. He's like, I'm like,
shit.
oh shit! It was this close to chop off my own toe, dude. It was crazy. And then one time I went, and then one time I was on. We were in Orem, I think, and we tore down this building. This is a long time ago. We tore down this building, and you literally just load concrete and center blocks and pipes and everything. Just load it on the trucks and they just take it away.
Yeah.
And I found this pipe that was kind of thrown on the other side, so I brought it to the machine so they can pick it up and throw it. But our machines had like the bucket and the thumb, so you can just pinch something. And I was talking to my friend, and I said, "Hey, grab this pipe from me." And I held it like this, but the pipe was all bent. It was all rusty and shit. And so, but instead of now the thumb, it's either all or nothing, right? So it goes like that, and it's like little by little, but it's all or nothing. There's no slowing down. So instead of him putting the thumb to it and slowly closing the bucket, he put the bucket and then he started doing this with the thumb.
Oh.
So as soon as it hit the pipe, he pulled it out of my hands and it spun it around and it hit me right in the head. I went 10 feet out from where I was standing, and then all I remember is like I'm getting up off the ground and he's just like, "Dude, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, why?" And then I'm starting bleeding blood, and I'm like, "What the fuck just happened?" And they're like, "Dude," he gets on the phone. My boss is like, "You gotta take him to the hospital." And on the way to the hospital, he realized that I was throwing like our inside jokes. So he's like, "Oh, he still knows that we're fucking around. Like the jokes that we came up with, like it's not like he's forgetting. It's not like he doesn't know who he is, where he's at." And so he just turned around and we went back to work. And back then, I was married back then. My wife then, she reamed my ass. Like, what if you're internally bleeding and you just went back to work? And I was just like, I'm okay. And then I started realizing that my face started swelling up, and my jaw was like sideways. So I didn't close my mouth like this. It was like this.
Oh.
And the only thing that I remember, I talked to my friend. I'm like, "Dude, I think my jaw is like fucked up." The only thing he was like a cowboy, like a be tough and fucking go home, whatever.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he goes, "Oh, you know what you do? You sleep on that side of the bed. You sleep with your face. You sleep with your face on the bed." And me, I was like, "Okay." And it worked, dude. Yeah, it worked.
So it was
yeah.
just out of like.
When I drink, I
Still
drew a little, but it's fine.
Oh, my damn, we need to go get checked out.
Hey,
You scared me.
Hey, can I get you anything to drink? And you got Fonzie, I know you don't drink, but would you take a Corona or a VC or a?
Yeah, bro. Whatever. Yeah, bro. Shit. Whatever
Are
you
you
give me.
drinking? You're not drinking, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you are?
Beer, yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
I don't get drunk. I that's what you have. That's all you
I got
have.
this.
I'm
He
thirsty.
gets drunk.
I got this.
We're gonna Venmo you, bro. Shit, cause we feel bad, bro.
Bet me for what?
We came empty-handed, and that's
that's
Good.
that's
Look,
a no-go,
nobody's
bro.
drinking this. What do you want?
I'll take that Modelo.
I'll take that Uinta, bro. Hell yeah, thank you, man. Gracias. Hey,
I'll take a shot of this right here, bro.
by the way,
This
I'm
one-
joking. I'm
this one's
joking.
not gonna get open.
No, I'm
but we
just
got-
joking. Nah,
You want?
I'll get a beer, bro.
Screwball.
Peanut butter whiskey.
What do you want?
I'll just get a beer, bro. Whatever.
Okay.
who are you gonna go watch the fights tomorrow? By the way,
Now the fights. I know people like can't even fucking hear me. The fights are like they're early in the day.
yeah. But they're gonna play him again. Dre was telling me. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Oh, dude. Oh. That's because it's close to the freezer.
Fucked up.
Sorry, but I guess you are Venmoing me some shit. Just kidding.
I will, bro.
You're all good, bro.
No. La chingada, güey.
You're all good.
You know what's Mexican?
What do you need?
Bro.
You need a something?
Nah, you're good. My pants will work fine, bro. It's okay.
Look.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, your cum bag?
Yeah, dude. That's why it's wet.
That's why he took
No, that's why I was wiping this down.
There you go, bro. Gracias.
We're like, where's he at?
Shit, bro.
But yeah.
No, so yeah, Jay was telling me that they're still gonna play him though, rerun him at night.
Tomorrow I'm going to Wise Guys at night.
Okay.
So I might go see him during the day.
What, is Justin performing or what?
Wise Guys?
Yeah.
Justin?
Yeah.
You think
He's
it's funny?
Yeah,
He is
fun.
pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Bro.
He's okay for a white guy, huh? He's all
Nah,
right.
he's cool.
He's up in doing one of his big side-by-side events.
Oh,
And he
shit.
just bought a trailer, and it's a massive trailer, a toy hauler.
Oh shit.
And so he's becoming a big boy. He's taking all his
Cool.
toys out there.
That's dope, bro.
It's pretty cool, yeah. And he's planning on this. That's why his dates are over there ready for me to read them. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's been looking forward to this for a month now, and this is like his big vacation that he takes.
This is the second time we come and he's not here though.
I know. Yeah, but if it's here, then I only need 2 of you guys. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I
you
can
can
just
sit
say,
on Ruben's lap.
yeah, Fonzie can sit on my lap.
I was
What the
trying-
Justin
fuck?
can sit on Fonzie can sit.
Hey, you're tripping,
I'm not even
bro.
Justin can sit
I
on your
was
lap.
thinking Justin, but
Justin can sit on my face.
Oh shit.
This fucking guy's like, he's like, what the fuck you bring me to? Going back to work, there was one time that the people that not this company because I'm fairly new, but the company that I left, I knew everybody, and there was like a lot of gay innuendos like all the time.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and I want to say this, I think I started it, and everybody's like, yeah, it's cool, you know. We still. Like we do all these gay jokes and stuff, but we still go home to our wives. I mean, I used to. But anyway, but and so it became something so natural
Yeah.
that we got sent to Tuela to work, and they had another company going over there and do the drilling for us. And as soon as they got there, I had this thing with a friend. We just barely hired new guys, and I said, "This is what we're gonna test the fact that we're a crew." I said, I'm gonna go pee, and I want all you guys to walk in that shitter with me. And they're younger, right? So they're like, all right, whatever. And also, I have friends that have worked there with me for a while. That they know the drill, so they're like, yeah, let's all go in there. And I was like, you guys gotta go. There was 5 guys in that shitter, and I was pissing, right? And so by the time we opened the door, and like 1, 2, 3, 4
Oh my
guys come
God.
out. The other guys from the other company, they called their boss and it's like, where the fuck did you say it didn't work? I'm like, I just saw 5 guys get out of the shitter, dude.
Oh shit.
that's hilarious, bro.
Would
guys,
you
one
go?
shitter.
Would you go in there with them?
No, hell no.
I think
Come
you
on,
would,
Rude.
bro.
What the fuck,
All right,
man? You're
yeah,
not boys.
That's all you gotta do to convince me. I'll go. Let's go. You gotta piss right now. Let's go.
Damn.
Yo, last time I went back to Truly Dedicated, that's where I saw you on your new bike.
Oh yeah,
That was a big upgrade, dude.
yeah, that was nice, bro. I liked it. Dang.
So here's the $1,000,000 question: do you think you'll just get back just like nothing, or is there a little bit of a?
I want to, yeah.
Thing
I
there.
plan on buying, just going to get a new bike, but you know, I'm just waiting for my hand because like my hand, I broke my arm,
Yeah.
and now I got like metal and stuff in here, so but like I can't open my thumb. You know, you see that?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard for
Did
me.
you get paid, Daddy? Daddy got paid, didn't he?
Not yet,
Ooh.
not yet.
Gotta get a new bike?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dude. What year was that one?
That one was a 2015 Electric Glide Ultra Limited, heated grips,
Fucking
navigation,
sexy.
everything,
When are you
bro.
pussies gonna get some bikes, huh?
I
told
was
him.
gonna ask you if I want to buy yours.
it's
You don't use it.
the biggest paperwork I ever bought. Paperweight, I meant to say.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, I can't. I hate it. I was trying to. Even today, I didn't work today, and I'm like, maybe I should go and get the bike out. And then I'm like,
It was nice out there.
Well, it's supposed to get cold starting tomorrow.
it's supposed
right?
to rain tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I heard.
You excited for it or what?
For rain?
Yeah.
I hate the cold.
Hey, what is that, bro?
I didn't hear anything. What are you talking about?
I got scared, bro.
Hey, do you go snowboarding?
No, I wish I did.
Have you ever gone?
Yeah, I went once, and I almost fucked up. I fucked up my knee, and I'm like,
Really?
well, yeah. You know, you guys know Billy, Dre's cousin?
Yeah.
Who he doesn't
Oh, yeah,
claim
yeah.
him?
Yeah,
he's
we need to have him on the pod,
yeah,
man.
dude, this guy is fucking amazing. We had him here, and he has like he's like I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok,
Oh shit.
and he has like all these videos and shit. Like we put him on the screen. He's got some crazy stories, but he also snowboards during the winter. But I was like, who the fuck was I talking to? I was just talking about this. Go ahead. It's the Beehive, dude. It's just fucking fart if you want. Who was I talking to? Because there's the kind of camping, snowmobiling, snowboarding, all that stuff is the kind of stuff that I always say, I wish I knew how to do it. Like, I really want to do it. Like, the fact that we live in Utah and I don't know how to ski or snowboard,
Yeah,
I think
weird.
it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It is.
But when someone says, all right, well, I'll take you, I go, I'm good.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's true though,
Because I see because Billy's a Snapchat whore, so everything is on Snapchat, right? And I have him on Snapchat, and like he's like it's like 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. He's going on his way to the mountain, and it's like dark and it's snowing and traffic, and I'm like, yo, why the fuck would you? Like I wake up at 6 o'clock or whatever, and I see he's like 2 hours ago, and he's driving. And I'm like, yo, just to go snowboarding, dude?
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie,
It is fun.
they would invite me, right? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. They're like, come on, let's just go. I'm like, fuck, I really don't want to go.
Yeah.
And I end up going.
Yeah.
And it's fucking fun.
I know.
It's fun as fuck. I'm like, damn, I'm happy I came.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
do it,
need to
Fonz?
go.
I did it. I did it one time with this guy and Rodney,
Mhm.
and it was at Sundance. We went to
Okay.
Sundance, and I didn't know what to expect, but I was a little bit hesitant because I knew that I was gonna eat shit, and they took me all the way to like the Black Diamond, all the way to the top.
Oh damn.
Damn.
It took me like fucking maybe like 25 minutes to get down, and it took these fools like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
or less.
that's what he did to me the first time. We went all the way to the Black Diamond, and it was you couldn't even see down.
Sounds like a
bro.
stripper name, by the way. Yeah, go
Black
ahead.
Diamond.
Yeah.
Black Diamond.
Chocolate lady,
not.
obviously.
Obviously.
But yeah, bro, it just went down, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do it. It was fun though, man.
Was it super steep?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, like you
How
could
do you-
look down, you look down and you see nothing but clouds.
How'd you get down?
I fell a couple times.
I remember when I did it. We did the what is it called, the chairlift or whatever it's called, all the way to
I
the
fall
top.
off of that shit every
And it was funny. I remember I got off of it, and you know how you ski down?
Yeah.
You ski off of it.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then we stopped, and I remember stopping, and they was like, all right, that was good, you know, like because obviously my friends asked me, have you ever skateboard? I was like, yeah, when I was 6. It was like, oh yeah, it should be kind of. I was like, all right, cool. And so I got it, and then they. I strapped my other foot down, and I was like, all right, we're going to go. And I remember going, and I went for about, it felt for like about a mile, just going down. I'm like, oh, I fucking got this. And then I started taking some speed, and all I can think of is like, well, now I'm going fairly fast, and I don't know how to stop.
Yeah.
Obviously, they tell you, no, just fucking do this. I'm like, yeah, but every time I did this, I ate shit. And because you're strapped down like this,
Yep.
like you can't just like, if one leg moves, everything moves.
Well, they say you have to put your heels back, right? A little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. So you have,
Lean back.
But even if you put them like all the way back, you're fucking falling and
Yeah.
doing shit. It's
and
hard, bro.
it was kind of shitty because then I did it for like a couple of times where I went down for like a big part of it.
Yeah.
But like by the third, fourth time, it was just like a couple feet and I will fall again. And then these kids right next to me, they're like, I was like, man, fuck you, dude. I'm so jealous. I'm so fucking jealous.
Fuck those
Now,
kids.
one time there was a lot of powder, and the dude that I went was like, hey, don't slow down, keep going. And I don't know why my dumb ass
Yeah.
slowed down. I just boom,
Oh, you're
sunk in. Bro, it took me forever. I was sweating. I was like exhausted. So now I was like, I need to get the fuck out. So I just did whatever I could.
Yeah.
Just got out, man. It was hard.
I was just talking about this last episode because one of the companies that I work for, the guy our boss was a big snowmobile guy, and so he would take us like a day that we get shut down because of weather or whatever. He's like, let's just pack up all our shit and go. And he had like the trucks, the trailers, the toys, and we're like, all right, so we'll just go up the mountain, and we get off, and then we started going. And have you guys ever snowmobile?
No.
That sounds like fun.
That
Now,
sound like fun.
It does, but it's one of those things also, like, if you get stuck, you have to literally pull your machine out, and it's heavy as shit.
Yeah.
So you're in the snow, you're like in the storm and shit, but you're sweating your guts out. And they have this thing where you sit down and you go, and it's kind of like a four-wheeler throttle. So you just give it your thumb, and it would just take off. But as you're following the track, the mountain is right next to you. Well, what these guys do is like they get off the seat and they stand on one side of the seat. You know how they have those long things where you put your feet. So they go on one side and they hold the handlebars and they pull it to where it's only one ski on the snow, and then they go up the hill.
Oh shit!
So
Also,
that's
yeah,
because you can't do this, right? And you can and the trail is so small you can't do this. So it's basically like that, and like your one ski is in the air, so you literally just get off of it as you're going. You get off of it, you pull it like as far as you can, and you just give it throttle, and that thing just goes, and it'll go as far as you go.
So you done this?
I try to do it, and I did it a couple times, but it was just one of those because you're not used to. Then when you stop, you're stuck.
So did they come back and help you, or?
They will go up the hill and then they will go down. Once you're stuck, you can't just go up because you just dig yourself in. So you have to basically dig out your machine, face it so it's looking. So you're pulling it so it's looking down, and then you give it fuel so you go down, and then you try to do it again. But I mean,
That's a bitch,
it's like
bro.
more work. Yeah.
You got strong, I bet, that day.
Oh, I got strong, dude. And
And it was
you know what?
snowing?
I stay strong, which is weird, huh?
And you said it was not.
Stay strong.
It was snowing, yeah. It was
Yeah?
yeah. And then our boss got lost.
Oh shit!
And then we're like the other guy that I was with, he knew his way around machines, around snowmobiles, so he's like, well, wait here in case he comes back. And I'm like, okay. He's just standing there in the middle of nowhere, storm.
No, but then you.
What if they wouldn't have came back?
Fuck,
Did you know
dude.
your way back?
Good thing I got strong.
And then it stayed strong.
I don't know what the fuck.
And he stays strong. And he stays strong.
They had nothing.
That's good. And if you're doing nothing.
He's strong, buddy.
Yo, how's go ahead, you were gonna say something.
Oh no, I was gonna say that fucking. You're strong for me. Nah, go ahead.
Hey, how's that new studio treating you guys? I haven't been.
Nah, they haven't. He hasn't been.
Well, we need to get you.
Yo, when I did your guys' spot, there was 5 fucking cameras pointing at me. I haven't seen the video once.
Yeah.
Did you guys get rid of all that?
No, we have it. It's just that our old, like, the drive's fucked up, but I'm still able to take it out, which I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I found a lot of footage that we have and
Oh,
yours
nice.
was on it.
Nice.
Yeah, but we're what we're planning on doing is having you guys back, but this time you and Justin,
Yeah.
because
Well,
it was him and Dre last time.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Dre took over you because you were
Yeah.
gone.
I was gone.
Yeah. We had pizza, dude. It was good.
Yeah,
Good time.
good time,
He
bro.
showed up in your old bike back
No,
there.
like, white one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like the what was it? It's like no, it was not what was it
It
called?
was a
Iron?
Harley. It was a Harley. It was the Iron.
883?
1200.
1200?
1200.
The building manager where we're at, he's like, you need to get a real bike. He told me.
Ah,
And then
he had that
did you see
1200.
my big bike when I got it?
Yeah, then he got intimidated. He's like, hey, he knows I was just playing with him. He didn't have to get that big bike.
He did.
Do you guys work together?
No.
Oh, these two used to.
Oh, me and
Oh,
Fonzie,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we kind of do now,
Oh, yeah.
somewhat.
And you still at the station though?
Yeah, I still work there.
Yeah.
I just haven't been picking up shifts as much, just because I'm doing my own thing. I have my own job
Yeah, that's
on the
right.
side, so I'm doing that a lot.
And what is
more.
it again? Say, I know it has to do with audio and
Yeah, so it's AV stuff. Like, so you need security system in your house. I install cameras. Any handyman work that you need in your house.
and that's
plumbing.
your personal business.
My
That's
personal
your own.
business,
Okay.
yeah. So that's what I'm doing, bro. Like, if you need anything, bro, let me know, man. I went to like K the dog's house or Molly's.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, and I did some electrical work.
Is he
for
showing
him.
us his shower every day?
Who?
Yeah.
K?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
By the way, K or Modest?
Modest. But he told me that he's like, bro, it's all good. Call me K, bro, because that's
I know,
my name, right?
I tell.
But I'm like, I want to call you K the dog, not just K.
Yeah.
He's like, no, just call me K. I was like, all right, I'll call you
He's
K.
like,
my
okay.
boy.
Okay.
You know, I text him. I'm like, yo, Fonz. I tell you all Fonz all the time. Every time I text him, I'm like, yo, what is it? Yo, Mutz. I call him Mutz. Yo, Mutz. So what's up?
Modest. Yeah.
Mod, yeah. It is his name too.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
It's his middle name.
Yeah, Caleb Modest.
So that's
Modest.
part of his name.
Yeah. Mods.
Do you have a middle name?
Yeah.
You do? What is it?
Isabel. Not you.
What? I was like, what the fuck?
Israel.
That's scary. Oh, Israel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
You got all my entire family knows me as Israel. They don't call me Angel. And,
really?
and growing up, Angel was for like school and work. Like it would, like they will know. Like to me, that was like my government name, you know.
Okay.
And then Israel was for my entire family.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, my family is like Israel or Israel.
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 You have a middle name?
No.
It's like Babyface.
That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, no middle name.
You?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, no, I don't. Hey, but you said you wouldn't call me G Daddy Funk?
No, fuck that. Dude.
Why is that?
I'm not your side piece. I'm gonna call you
Well,
daddy. What's wrong with you? Maybe you should
okay.
change that shit. G Funk. I call you G Funk.
Yeah, you do.
Funk G.
Let me show you a picture and you can tell me who this is.
Motherfucker.
Ask him if he has a middle name.
Can you imagine that scene? Wait, is that my asshole? Did you get that photo?
What's his name?
Damn.
Fucking man.
Do you have a middle name?
I do. It's Anastasio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Anastasio.
Now, was it rough
Oh, no,
growing up with that?
Not really. A lot of people don't know.
Did you grow up here?
Yeah, I grew up in Salt Lake. My family moved here in '96.
Maybe that's why. It feels like in Mexico, like even though like if my name Angel, we're like, are you really like teachers? Are you really an angel? I'm like, shut up, bitch.
Who's this? Who's
That's
that?
that's Puff. That's P Diddy.
Yeah, no,
That's
you're
P.
gonna
Diddy.
say it. You're gonna say it.
You're gonna say it.
So that's your daddy.
My dad.
You didn't just call him Puff Daddy.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's Sean Combs, dude. What are you talking about? That's Sean Combs.
That's funny though,
See,
bro.
you could call me.
I can't,
Daddy
dude.
Funk.
No, but I don't know that fucking guy. What if I go, hey, G Daddy Funk? Or like,
That's cool. Man.
You know what I think?
my girlfriends would be like, yo, what the fuck?
I think he gets off by people calling him G Daddy Funk.
I know, exactly.
That's what I
would, too.
think.
What's wrong with that?
He goes in his head is thinking, "Oh yeah, that's right, bitch. I am your daddy."
I am your daddy.
This
Yeah, bro.
Yo, how long is that hair? It's pretty fucking long.
It's like
Long
right
enough
here.
to pull.
It's not long enough yet.
Do you do that yourself now?
Nah, my niece does it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she's getting better. She's getting good.
Yeah.
So
you look at the camera
I
like
was
she's
gonna
gonna be
be like-
watching this.
I know. I was gonna
She probably will.
shout out Samantha
Yeah, shout out
for
Samantha.
the braids. She got
Hey.
down.
Now, on the pictures that you guys have on your poster, you have braids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
And you don't.
I'm letting
Nah,
my hair
so
grow.
it's funny. We usually like. I have long hair. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Then he has long hair.
Yeah,
I
because you
don't.
just cut yours, right? Because you're starting to grow it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were
My
looking
hair was long,
like a
too.
little brownie Fabio and shit. Dude. I was like, oh, look at fucking fuck yeah, dude.
You know why I cut my hair? Someone called me Lord Farquaad, and I was like, "Fuck that." I was like, "Ain't nobody ever be calling me Lord Farquaad."
Yo, I tell you what though, I'm about to. So tomorrow, I'm getting my braids. Jesus Christ! I just went on a fucking on a bitching
God.
on a bitching session because I just went home for about a couple days, about a couple weeks ago, and my family was like, "Are those? How do you get your braids done?" I'm like, "These are not braids.
Yeah.
Like, you should see that they're not trenzas.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, this is
Dreads.
They're not. They're dreads.
Yeah.
I think they call them rastas. They're
Yeah.
rastas. And then my sister, my dad's daughter, he was like, "Is your hair naturally like that?" I'm like, "Well, no, bitch. You saw me when I lived here. Like, it's obviously not.
Dumbass.
What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "No, dude. You think I was born like this? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
That's like when I got in a motorcycle accident, and because they were behind me. Fonzie comes up and he goes, "Ruben, are you okay?" And I looked up at him. I was like, "Bro, does it look like I'm okay? My
You
arms are
flipping off your
broken.
fingers up sideways. Fuck you.
Bro, I had the bone sticking out. I'm like,
Oh,
damn.
you popped out?
Bleeding, yeah, bro. I was fucked up. Bleeding out my chest, my arm, my fucking everything. bro.
Foster's all not trying to get blood. He's
He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, man, I'm not okay."
paramedics were
Call the
working on
fucking
him?
paramedics.
The paramedics were like working on him, and they even looked at him like,
And they stopped doing what they were doing and looked at me like, what the fuck?
What the fuck, yeah, bro. I was like, I can't fucking believe you just asked me that.
that must have
He looked like a transformer and shit, bro. He's part of fucking motorcycle. Part of
I know you guys talk about this on your episode right after when you came back. But dude, walk us right through it. Like, did you? Correct me if I'm wrong. You didn't see it happening, or you did?
No, we didn't. We didn't. So he was already like two lights ahead of us because he took off.
Weird.
Yeah, well, it's 'cause we were going to my cousin's house or something right after our podcast stuff, and we were riding together the whole way, and then at the end I was like, man, fuck it, I'll just meet him there. You know what I mean? Because we're going to the same spot.
Slow bitches.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this traffic. So I just kind of took off, and I guess I got 2
You
lights
want to
ahead.
drink something? I'm sorry, I didn't.
No, you're
you
good.
good? Sorry about that.
And I was just going straight, and some lady took a left right in front of me.
So we pulled up. Well, we're cruising, and then we pull up, and I see like a commotion, like people, in the middle of the street, and I seen something there, like it was just crushed, bro. And I'm like, man, I thought, I hope it's not Ruben. And I pulled up to the light right there, and there was the car. The car was right there, and then the motorcycle. And I'm like, nah, man, it can't be. And I got out, and then I seen that there was green, so his bike was green, so I ran. And then he ran right behind me. He's like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? And I seen him on the ground. Like, fuck.
Damn.
And I didn't see his arm, luckily.
This is freeway, not freeway.
No,
No,
it was on
streets.
54.
No,
40s.
47th
47.
South and 40th West.
Yeah.
40th West.
Yeah, bro, it was a trip.
And the crazy thing about that too is that before we left the studio, the studio, the podcast or whatever, I remember I'm telling this fool, I'm like, hey bro, let Memo drive in front, you drive in the middle, and I'm right behind. Let's just stay like that.
He said that, but then I got
What?
bored.
Why? What's the reason?
I don't know.
Out of nowhere?
Yeah, just yeah, it was just weird. I just told him, and it was not no particular reason, nothing. And mind you, like, yeah, we weren't like, we weren't drinking because usually we would probably have a drink or so, right?
Yeah.
One or
We didn't drink that day.
yeah, half a drink or something, you know.
Yeah.
And this time we didn't do none of that shit, and yeah, man. And fucking, I told this fool, I'm like, just stay in the middle, and then let's just cruise. And then he pulls up next to my window. He's like, hey, bro, I'm gonna take off. I'm like, all right, fuck it. It's summertime. He
It was
trying
beautiful
to
out
enjoy
there.
the
I
bike.
was like,
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, fuck it.
What
then.
time was this?
like 11:30 at night.
Was it, bro?
Nah, it wasn't that late.
Yeah, it was.
It was like around 9.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
It
I
wasn't.
don't remember, bro.
No, he was so fast. Dude. He was like around 9 o'clock. You motherfuckers were around 11.
It was like 11 something.
Nah, bro, it couldn't have been.
Yeah, it was. I'm telling you.
Nah,
I have
all
the
that
police
traffic
report.
at 11?
I have the police report. Yeah, it was Saturday night.
Nah, bro. They probably started filling that out at 11.
This motherfucker.
11 o'clock.
They probably knew you guys are a famous podcast. Maybe it's like, oh, these guys are gonna drive out there. They all just fucking went
Well, they let
there.
us in. They're like, oh, you guys, light talk.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We'll let you in.
The doctor's like, you do surgery on them.
Hell no, fuck that. Yeah, these assholes touched me with the
Yo,
knife.
do you guys go crazy on Halloween? Not really. Or, I know you guys have kids, so you too.
Yeah, nah.
No.
We don't celebrate it.
You guys
I don't
don't-
celebrate it.
I'm gonna go to a Halloween party, man. I'm gonna go to a Halloween
The
party.
Seuss pops, dude.
Does
Oh,
it?
yeah?
Last year, yeah.
Shit. You go?
Hmm.
What do you go dressed as?
This year I'll be. I know some people is like, I'm not telling, but I was like, I don't give a fuck. You'll see it anyway. But I'll be plague doctor, like the ones with the half of the mask with the
Oh,
with the
okay.
beak.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Okay, literally a
called
onesie.
again?
Plague doctor.
Plague doctor.
You say
that's
you're gonna
right.
look like Fonzie?
What the fuck?
No, I said no. It's literally a onesie.
Dick, bro.
I look like Fonzie. I got glasses on and shit.
Yeah, he looks like
You're gonna look like a monje loco, fool.
Fuck yeah.
You know-
you remember? Oh yeah,
yeah,
Derbez.
You do it, do the voice. You can do it.
Oh man. Shit.
Put him on the spot. Nobody talks.
That's when you fucking.
Oh, my bad.
You gotta keep talking.
Out of nowhere.
I'll do it out of nowhere. I'll do it out of nowhere. Te cuento. Te cuento. I can't do it now.
Oh, this motherfucker wants to do it and wants us to keep talking so we don't hear it. What's wrong with you?
You guys look at me and shit, put me on the spot and shit, bro. I'm not used to being on the spot.
You guys trick or treat with your kids or
Nah.
not even that? Huh? Is that because of the Christian stuff? Or, really? I see.
Yeah, we grew up not celebrating, so it's like.
It's not a big.
for us.
It's not a big thing for us.
But isn't that now? I understand because I'm also Christian, or I was raised Christian.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't that take away from your kiddos though?
I mean, I don't feel like I missed out on anything.
Me neither. Like, yeah.
Now, did you guys grow up here?
No.
In
But-
California.
The U.S.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
And mind you, like I remember in school, shit. We didn't want to go to school those days.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was dressing up like, fuck, I'll take a day off.
Yeah.
At school, you know. And so, but yeah, like I was talking to my kid about it the other day. He's all like, "Hey, Dad," like he asked me, he's all like, "Dad, like, well, why can't? Not that I want to," he said, but like, why don't we? Like, what is it about it? And I kind of told him. I explained my faith and my ideology behind that, right?
Mhm.
And it's basically just because like a lot of people say that, you know, it's all fun and games, right? It's all fun and it has nothing to do. But it's like if you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. And I feel like people want to talk about evil and good and evil and stuff, but there's evil within that holiday. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of kids that go missing. There's a lot of bad stuff that happens, bro. And a lot of people don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, like people put weed in the kids' candy. No one does that, man. Ain't no one trying to give their damn weed to kids.
Would you give kids weed, Ruben?
Fuck no. That's my weed.
Keep it to myself.
Yeah.
That's some in my pocket right now.
Nah, but in all seriousness, like, yeah, I just don't believe in it.
Yes.
I'll let my kids dress up any other day.
Speaking of weed, I went to no, this is they're very open about this, so I'm gonna talk openly about it. Brian and I went to Southtown Mall yesterday, and I'm walking by this kiosk, and I see that this guy is getting like approaching us. And he goes, "What's up, guys?" And I turn around, and it was Green Eyes Loco.
Oh yeah, the
okay.
first one of evil.
And they have the kiosk about I don't know if it's just straight weed or THC. I don't know if it can be weed, right? Because
It's probably CBD, maybe.
CBD.
yeah. So the funny thing is that we went in there we were looking for the sneaker store. Brian and I we've been talking about it. It was like let's just go. So we finally went. I said, "What's up, dude?" Like, you know, we say hi to him, whatever. And I said, "You know where the sneaker store is?"
Oh shit.
Without skipping a beat, he goes, "Nah, dog. All I know is where the weed is."
That's funny.
That's
Oh, hell
Them
yeah,
ones are
dude.
funny,
Fuck
dog.
yeah, dude.
Hey, are those the shoes of the day or what?
Yeah.
What are
Of
they?
the day. Just some dunk lows, you know. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, would you drink
This
a
is the
beer
second time I
out
wear
of
them. No, fuck. Why would I destroy him like that? You
those?
know?
No, just asking.
Probably, but no.
Not right now.
Fool, this fool's gonna go into the potty or what is it? The
Porter potty?
porta potties with 10 dudes and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll
You
drink that
you
shit.
think I'm grossed out?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. What's wrong with you?
Hey, would you do that jackass shit?
Which one?
All of them.
Yeah,
The movies, you know how Jackass, like, yeah,
Did
it
you
was-
see the last one? I haven't seen the last one.
Nah, I haven't-
Are you
nah, I
talking
haven't
about the
seen
shitter that goes up there?
Yeah, that or
Yeah,
any
fuck that,
whatever
dude.
they do, all that shit that
I
they
don't
do.
know,
I
dude.
think you-
Cover and shit,
I
though?
think you would,
I could
bro.
see you in those type of movies, bro.
You're like a Steve-O.
Probably not. And I'll tell you why. Because if I get in that and I get covered and shit, when they open the door, I might have an erection. Wait, what?
He looked
Hey,
at me. He said-
don't fucking start a joke if you ain't gonna take it. No, I don't. Yeah, that's too much. I don't think the guy's about to puke. Look at him.
He's all good.
Do you know somebody that you can't talk about that kind of shit and it starts gagging? Oh, the Rubes?
Yeah.
The Rubik's
bro.
I
Cube?
get grossed out, bro.
He does.
I went to about two fight events ago. I was at Justin's house. Now Justin is a germaphobe.
Yeah,
You can't-
right.
Don't mention feet. I mean, if you're gonna measure something, measure in centimeters. Don't say
Are
feet.
you serious?
Yeah, like if you say feet, like yeah, it's
What
crazy.
about moist?
Moist is fine. Dude.
Oh.
Feet?
Yeah, his pussy gets moist all the time. But no feet, like he doesn't do feet. But I was at his house and I was doing this. Now shoes are for the most part fairly new. So it's not like they stink or anything. But I was like, I don't know what I was doing. I was like this. I was talking to him and I went like this and I stopped. And then he looked at me and he goes, "What are you doing?" And I looked at it and I just went like this. And I smelled it. And when I tell you that he almost puked. I was in tears. I was laughing so hard.
For real.
Yeah, and then his mom is a fan of that Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, I hate
Oh,
that
that's
shit.
gross.
And do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
And so she was showing him some videos, and he was gagging so much, like almost to the point of puking, and
My
we were
God.
in tears, dude. And his mom was like, "No, just look at it." It's like Justin, look at it. He's like, "Why the fuck would you force me to watch this shit? It's so fucking
Damn,
gross."
dog.
Yeah, but it was funny.
That's hilarious.
I hate watching those videos, bro, where they're popping pimples and all that. Like,
That doesn't gross me out, dude.
like it doesn't gross me. It's just like why? How does
It's like
that,
I go to
satisfy
my
you?
mom's house, and her husband, he kind of claims to be bothered. And I'm like, shut up! Like I'm talking, I just fart, and he's like, we're eating. I'm like, shut up, dude! It's a fucking fart, dude. This hasn't even left my underwear, and you're already complaining
Oh, are
about
you
it, dude.
eating? What if you they're eating and they taste it?
They had me, dude. I'm my mom's. I'm like, sorry, mom, you made this. What do you want me to do? maybe he did. Maybe, but you made me. This is your fault, mom.
I'll make a note. Don't go eat with Angel.
Nah, man. He wouldn't do that in front of you. Just his stepdad. You call him stepdad?
No, I call my mom's husband, which is weird.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
everybody's like, you mean you're like
Your
my
step-
mom's husband,
your-
right?
You don't call him stepdaddy?
It's just weird. I
Oh.
think it's because when I was so, I mean, I was 18 when I met him.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get that one, huh?
Yeah,
No,
my.
I think what I asked you. You don't call him stepdaddy because you don't call him G daddy?
No, I come step. I come step D. No, my sister, when I came here, I was 18. My sister was 8. So she grew up with him as a dad. So she calls him dad.
Oh, okay.
But me, I'm like, and every time I talk, and he knows. Every time I talk about him, it's like, oh, my mom's husband. And
Oh,
some
shit.
people's like, you mean I'm like, your stepdad? I was like, well, my mom's husband, right? They're like, yeah, but
Yeah.
your stepdad. I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah,
when
because
you
like you're
talk to
already
him,
old.
When you call him, do you call him by his name?
I call him by his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I get that. That makes a lot of sense because you didn't grow up with him. You didn't. No. That kid relationship and father and son
It's
vibe.
like that stepbrothers when he's like, I'm not gonna call him dad.
What does he say?
Says,
I'll fucking punch him.
I'll knock that motherfucker out.
I just went and saw my father when I went to Mexico.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
yeah, how was that, bro? I know you
It was
went
good.
with your mom and sister, huh?
It
And
was
then,
fun.
and that's when your other sister asked you if those were real. If you were
Yeah, I'm
fine?
like, yeah.
Oh, that-
is that your
that-
real hair? I'm like, bitch, you fucking like, no.
You should have been like, yeah, and weed goes out of it. Fuck.
No, but
How was that with your father, man?
it was good. I mean, it kind of pissed me off for a minute because we were supposed to meet at a certain time, and apparently he went to try to find the address, but then he didn't find the address. But instead of calling me and telling me, hey, where is it? I can't find it. He just went back home, and then he's like, I didn't find it. And I was like, oh, I'm like, I'm ready to fucking go.
Yeah.
So, but it was good. It was good to catch up with him, and it's usually like my dad has this thing where everything's so fast. Like when I talk to him on the phone, I don't know if he's thinking like the old school way when it's like this fucking phone call is just it's costing me. It's costing me,
Oh,
So
yeah,
everything is like hey, how's it going? Like, okay, I'm my dad, you're Angel, right?
Okay.
And so you call me and I go, what's going on? What are you doing? How's the weather? Is it snowing?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Is it cold?
Yeah, no.
Is you still working or what?
That's already fucking
Exactly. That's how it is. So you just like, I'm like, Jesus, and there's so many fucking times that I'm talking to him and I go,
Oh shit.
So you
and I go, hey, one question at a time, dude. But so when I see him, it's more of a, all right, let's get together, let's go have breakfast, and then I have breakfast with my siblings, and then he took me to see my grandma, which my grandma's like, I think she kind of knows that it's probably the last time I want to see her.
Yeah.
Because she's 80 some years old. She's tired. She wants to go. She's like, I'm fucking done. Just fucking
Yeah.
take me. I'm
Yeah.
out of here. But and obviously they don't get to see me every day. So when I went, it's like, I'm like, so grandma,
Damn.
and so
Hey, but you're saying that your pops is just like that all the time then? Like he's always like on the go?
yeah, it's always like. And sometimes when I talk to him, I'll go, what? Like I ask him, like, what'd you say? And then he catches himself talking too fast and he slows down. He goes, when you do this.
I see.
And it's in Spanish, of course, right?
Yeah.
So is it a little bit harder for you to kind of get everything?
No,
or?
no, no. I understand it, but it's just he talks so fast, and he's so used to like. Do you guys talk Spanish at home?
Yeah, once in a while, like
Just that once in a while, but it's so no.
Yeah,
It's mostly like Spanglish.
Spanglish.
Yeah. See,
Like when I have a hard time, like saying a word or thinking of the word in Spanish.
yeah.
Then I go directly to English.
Remember we talk about this address podcast. Do you think in English or Spanish?
English.
English for me.
Do you dream in English or Spanish?
English.
Do you dream in Spanish?
English.
I've had dreams where people that speak Spanish are speaking to me in English, and then I have dreams where my dad is speaking to me in English,
Oh shit.
or like people that speak English are talking to me in Spanish.
Spanish. Yeah.
And then
You said it right.
and then I've had dreams that my dad is like full on conversation in English, and he has no clue.
Oh,
My
man.
dad's like, when are you gonna do a podcast in Spanish? I'm like, I thought about it though. Like
Yeah.
if I do my own thing, which I've been talking about for years, but Justin and I got some big plans for this next year, and when I do my own thing, I think I'm gonna involve everything. I'll like it so much. I'll probably do solos. I'll probably do some in Spanish.
So, ¿por qué no hablamos ahorita en español? Porque tu gente.
Porque todo este pinche bola de güeros, güey. Just kidding. No, you know what? I also heard on the one of the episodes, if I'm not mistaken, the Beans and Rice also say, I think we're gonna involve some Spanish, like some episodes in Spanish, which I brought it up to them, but before I even know them as much as I know them now.
Yeah.
I'm like, have you guys ever thought? Because I thought it was good for them to do, because all four of them are Spanish speakers.
Yeah.
Like here, I'm the only one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, have you guys ever thought about? And host was like, no, that's not our.
Our lane.
Yeah, it's not our. What's that word I'm looking for? Like the following.
Oh.
It's
Oh, the
not-
audience?
Yeah, yeah. So it's like it's not our audience. I'm like, okay. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, hopefully I'm not, but I think he mentioned that they're gonna try and do it, which
And
is
what-
I think is cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that definitely.
It just puts you in another lane.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Because there's a lot of the
Latino community.
Latino community,
Yeah.
Hispanic community, it's growing,
Yeah.
bro.
Like one of my best friends, the one who painted that one and this one right here.
Yeah.
He's right here on the table.
This one
right
right
here.
Oh, I can't see it. Oh, that's badass.
That one and this one. He has a bunch of them for sale, and he speaks English, but he has a hard time.
Yeah.
And because he's one of my best friends, I wish I did an episode with him.
Oh,
So like people like that, I think I would just throw it in Spanish.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that's a good idea, man.
Yeah.
Someone, Marcelo, gave me an idea about turning the late talk in Spanish.
Yeah.
In Espanol,
Mhm.
like 1 or 2 episodes. And the reason why, because we know a bunch of people that are coming from Colombia, Venezuela,
Mhm.
Argentina, and they speak Spanish. And so he's like, you guys should probably just do that and concentrate on that, because they don't. Like, for example, Hela, right? He speaks Spanish, and his English. What I like about him, bro, like he doesn't care. He'll speak English to you, even if you don't understand him. He'll speak English to you, and
Mhm.
and that's great, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, you could, like, it's cool to communicate in their own native tongue.
Yeah.
You know, so I think we might do that.
Are you fluent?
I came here when I was 18. Everything besides that, it's been Spanish.
Yeah, I think it would be tough for me. I mean, I can, do it, but then I would be like, ¿cómo se dice?
You're a no sabo kid.
I mean, I guess you could say that, but yeah.
But you know what's funny though, bro? Because I think like there's times where the Spanish just flows off like smooth.
Yeah.
And then there's other times where like I'm fucking struggling, like for the simplest, como se dice, pencil,
Yeah.
lápiz, like.
You know, my mom asked me, I'll never forget this, because you get so used to speaking the language that you do, that I remember one time my mom asked my ex-wife, she was like, ¿Cómo se dice bacon? And my ex-wife was like, ¿Tocino? Yeah, tocino. Yeah. Like, my mom forgot the Spanish
I
word.
forgot
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the right now when you said bacon, I'm like, oh shit, como se dice? For real though, tocino. Yeah.
Damn.
That's the name of my sister's dog, Tocino.
Tocino.
Really?
Yeah, they call him Tocino. Yeah, bro.
It's crazy, like, if you think about it, how, like, if you put it in perspective, to know both languages to where I had this friend that worked in the company that I left, and he's like, I'm not trying to throw shit at him, but he was the worst when it comes to Spanglish because he would just switch it like that. And if you didn't know English, if you didn't know Spanish, people just like their faces like well, like we were just having a good conversation. They just fucking flipped it. But you're so used to that you don't even listen to the change.
Oh shit.
And you just like you just get, you know, people get this English and this Spanish, and you just get this.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you just get the full conversation. You don't see the change. It is crazy. Like if you think about it, you're like, holy shit.
No, that is fucking crazy, bro. And like your mind must work like way different to be able to do that.
Although one of my cousins, the first time that I went to Mexico, one of my cousins said, when you speak Spanish, you stutter a lot.
Yes.
When you do?
Yeah, and I think it's because I don't speak it as much as English.
And I say yes because I do that too.
Yeah.
I do that. I fucking stutter.
Yeah.
Especially when people put me on blast, like
doing a longe moco.
yeah, probably like that too. Yeah. No, but at work, at jobs, right? Like people want me to translate for them. Motherfucker, you ain't paying me that $1.25 to be a translator and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pay me that shit and I'll speak perfect Spanish for you, man.
See, that's what's weird for me because at work I translate.
Yeah.
So I can do it sometimes. Like you said, sometimes it comes out fluently, and sometimes I struggle. But for the most part, I do it. So maybe I could. I don't know.
When I was in Mexico, right before I came here, I worked at a well-known pizza joint, and it so happened that the little English that I knew back then, it was enough for me to take orders in English. So because of maybe that's very touristic. There's a lot of tourists that go in there, mainly English speakers. As soon as somebody will call, because they would say, "Oh, that's their famous pizza joint," so they would just say, "Let's just call in." They're like, "Hey, can I get a pizza with pepperoni?" Like nobody would know how to fucking, and they were like, "Oh shit," and they would just give it to me. And like, "Can I get a pizza with the extra cheese and pepperoni?" And they would just give it to me, and I was like, in my poor English back then, I was like, "Oh, they want this, and that," and it was cool. And then also I came here and I work at the same pizza joint. That's where I met Brian, and it was so cool that people from other stores will call me to take the order.
Oh shit.
And then give it to them in English so they can make it and send it to the people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you did it both ways.
Hey, bro, have you ever
Just swung both ways, dude.
Yeah.
have you ever thought about doing a skit of you two playing yourselves back in the day, working in the pizza place?
Brian and I?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
that'd be
Yeah, you
cool.
guys
That'd be
should do
fucking
that,
fun.
bro.
That'd be
I can
fun.
imagine it already.
Yeah.
What's
That'd
it
be
like
fun.
living with Brian, bro?
You know
So
what's
fucking-
funny? We don't. He's been one of my. So, the first two friends that I met, this guy right here that painted this, and Brian.
Okay.
Did over 20 plus years of friendship with him. And Brian and I got this thing where if we see mainly when we see each other, it's like obviously upstairs. And I go, "Hey, what's going on?" And we start talking about sneakers or music or whatever. His kid is there, so I fuck around with his kid and shit. So, and then so we talk about and we interact with one another. But sometimes I see him like twice a week.
Oh, shit.
Just because I'm downstairs, I'm doing my own thing.
Oh.
He's upstairs doing his own thing, and he takes his kid to karate and like I think basketball or whatever the hell he does, and I just go to work. I'm basically gone 3/4 of the day, then I come back. And sometimes you just don't want to. Sometimes
You
it's like
just
I'm
go
done.
straight
Yeah.
down
Sometimes I
and-
just go downstairs. I'm like, "What's up, dude?" And I don't see him till the next day.
Did you set up your drums
Yeah.
at his house too? We gotta come by, bro. Visit you guys, man. Bring a little
I just
warming
picture-
gift, housewarming gift.
Yeah. I just picture him waking you up in the morning. He's like your alarm clock as a DJ.
That'd be cool.
I'm like, "Oh shit, time to go to work."
Wake your ass up.
For real.
But right now, I give his son Kingston a hard time. Every time I see him, it's like, "Kingstopher!" He goes, "What?" I'm like, "You don't know my life." And he's like, "Yeah, I do." I'm like, "No, you don't fucking know shit." And one time he looked at me and he goes, when I first moved in, I looked at him and I farted. He goes, "Oh," because I don't think Brian farts that much. So
Okay,
I ripped
not
that.
normal, folks.
I ripped ass, dude. And he was like, and I looked at him and I was like, look, dude, you better get used to this shit, bro. This is gonna happen a lot, dude. And now I fart and he's got this thing where like when I fart, he looks at me and he looks at his dad and he goes,
Oh shit.
and he's like, is that okay? And then he farted.
He's all
That's
yeah.
But yeah,
That's
but,
cool though. You're like the cool uncle and shit that lives there. And shit.
yeah. I try like in the summer I was like, let's go outside, kick the ball or whatever. Brian is a very set kind of guy when it comes to his work, his work and he's playing. I mean, that's the reason why he's not here right now, because he's so caught up with playing on Friday. Because when he started this, he wasn't playing, first of all, and then he started playing Saturdays. So he's like, well, I got Fridays that I could just come and do this thing. But then it became a problem where he was here, and then right doing this, he would unplug his computer, and then he would leave, and then we'll still potty. And then he was like, I'm just gonna step out for a minute. But
Yeah,
but he's still a part of it. He still edits.
Okay.
Because I think the last 2 episodes he wasn't on there, huh?
No, he hasn't been here for a while. He's been here for a couple months.
But that's good though, because that means he's busy, right?
Yeah, he's busy. Yeah, he is making money. And I'll be honest, when we started doing this, I'm like, listen, I can't. He wanted to be a part of it. And I was the one that's like, nah, I don't know, you're my best friend, I don't want no problems. And he's like, no, dude, let's just fucking do it, let's do this. And he has many ideas on how to move this forward. But I said, I can't pay you. Like, we're not making money as a regular thing. Right. And he was like, don't worry about that. And then when he left and we kind of realized what we were missing, I was like, I offered him money. And he's like, it's not about money. I was like, it's not about money. It's like, I don't really have time. And I get it, because on Friday he will get up, take the kid to school, go back. He's working from home. Then he will go get the kid, come back, and then he will have to bring King to his mom, come here, do the podcast, then go play, then walk in the house around 3 o'clock in the morning, and the next day he's waking up at 10 to go pick up his kid, to go to the house, and then hang out with this kid for a minute while he's trying not to fall asleep. And then Saturday he does the same thing. He has to take this kid back to his mom, he has to go play. Then Sunday he's walking in the house 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's like, he was like, I need to
step back
for a minute. I was like, I get it, man.
Hey man, shout out to DJ Bad Boy, bro. That was cool.
He's excited, but he's excited that his birthday is
today.
He's doing his birthday thing, and he's like, we're gonna get fucked up. I'm like,
hey, wait, so you're not going tomorrow then, right? To a bar named Sue?
No.
Tomorrow night? No?
I might catch the fights early, like at a bar or whatever.
Where are you going again? I'm sorry, you said you didn't.
Wise Guys.
Wise Guys, that's right.
Would you do stand up?
I thought about it. The only problem is I haven't had the vision of how to write it.
Okay.
People write differently, you know. People's like, oh, there's some, like, especially listening to the podcast that I listen to, there's a lot of comedians, and some of them are very open to where, like, oh, I want to do a bit about this, and then they say, you know, people that do this, do that, and some of the other comedian will say, oh, there's something there, like, you have to work it, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But I just don't know how to get to that point. It's, I want to talk about this, and there's something there. Like, I don't know how to write it. I don't know. I mean, do you say it in your room by yourself? Like, I don't know, because they get to go and work the material, right?
Well, why don't you just record it? Try something.
Because
different.
I think if I do it for myself, I'm not gonna find it funny. It's funny when you hear it.
When you got
get
a
the
reaction.
When you get the reaction. Like, to me, it's not funny. Like, I know how to make it funny, but to me, it's not hilarious because I know where it's going.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, Dalton did. Shout out to Dalton. He did it.
Who?
Dalton.
Oh, he did one?
Yeah. He did a couple times.
It's when he went to Wise Guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Was it good? Did you go? Did you?
No, I didn't go. I saw the recording. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But he has a like his theme is kind of I'm Mormon, but I'm not. Like, he makes fun of Mormon people.
Okay.
I was like, listen, what we do is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And so he puts both sides of.
He paints both sides of the picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, that's funny. You know?
I could picture you just walking up there and just ripping ass and then, thank you guys.
That's my time.
It took me 3 days to write that shit.
I've been eating frijoles for the last week. Thank you so much.
Bro.
Hey, what's the what's the latest on the pod? What you guys got? Something coming? Something big? Something small?
Nah, man. No.
How's this got something small?
What?
What?
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What's it called? Nah, bro. Just the regular, man. We're trying to just shine light on the city, man. It's all about Utah, Salt Lake City, man. It's people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utah. My bad.
Yeah, and you know that's basically what it is. And man, we're gonna announce it here as well.
Ooh,
we got a
there we
new cameraman, man, and
Yeah.
shout out to our guy Ruben, bro. You want to come over here?
Nice.
and,
Another Ruben, dude.
Yeah,
there you go.
another
Look at him.
Ruben.
Look at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so all the pictures that you've been seeing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, that we've been posting, yeah, they're coming from this guy
Thanks
right
to
here.
him.
Yeah, that's right. Because Chivo did a fucked up job. Chivo, why don't you go fuck yourself out there with him? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Did you give him that shirt, or did he? Who had a shirt for him?
I think it was.
Yeah, you gave him the
You were
shirt.
gonna
no?
give him a
Chivas
shirt.
Oh,
shirt.
yeah.
Because he's a what was his team?
America.
No, mine's America. His is Chivas.
Oh,
okay.
okay. You were gonna give him an America
Yeah.
shirt then.
No, we actually follow each other. Every now and then he comments. I post something that I did, and he was like, "Fuck, man." I was like, talks about weed and shit. I'm like, that's Chivo right there.
Yeah, that is,
Yeah,
dog.
man. Yeah.
But yeah, man, we got Ruben now, and but shout out to Chivo. You know, he went and he did his own
Yeah, yeah.
thing and stuff. So
Now, is he working for himself too?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He posted some of his work too, and I was like, oh, that's fucking nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And so yeah, man, fucking, and that's something new for the pod. But yeah, just shining light on the people, man, la gente, because that's what it's all about, man. At least for us, you know, the Lake Talk. That's what we wanna focus on.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, because like I said, we come from LA, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of
Pieces
people,
of shit.
and a lot of people always like talk down on Utah, like because they say that it's weird and like it's whack or whatever it is, right? But you come down here, you'll have a good time, man. And for me at least, it's a little bit different because it's more family orientated now. But at the same time, if you're looking to party and go to the massage parlays and
Nice.
get a
dude.
little
Fuck
happy
yeah,
ending,
dude. Hell
we
yeah.
could point you in the right direction.
What? Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What is your guys' favorite spot to eat?
I ain't gonna lie, man. We just came from La Casa del Tamal,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Haven't been.
for real.
Yeah.
Birria taco.
We gotta go, bro.
Where is this at?
On 56.
Ah, see, that was gonna say. Is it right next to the barber shop?
Yes.
That's what I go there to get my hair done.
Yeah, bro. And then yeah, there's a barbershop right there. And then next to the barbershop, there's a nail place. And then after that, there's a.
No, it's azúcar and then.
Oh, azúcar.
Yeah, azúcar. Yeah. See,
That's,
Yeah.
Have you been there?
no.
That's good too.
You like,
What
you drink
is that?
coffee,
Is that a
no?
bakery? Or is
No,
that? Oh, is that
coffee
coffee?
shop.
yeah.
Coffee
They have
shop?
this horchata latte.
Yeah, bro. It's
Is that good?
I haven't
like
tried it.
horchata?
Fuck yeah, dude.
How do you say Jamaica in español? I mean in English.
Jamaica? I think it's Jamaica, right?
Nah,
What? How is it?
hibiscus.
Shut the fuck. That sounds like a sexual position. I gave her the hibiscus, dude. Like, god damn, dude. From the back, dude. That's what it's called, hibiscus.
Yeah.
Hibiscus.
Shut up, really?
bro? Yeah.
Word of the day is
Word of
hibiscus.
the day.
Hey, you think
If they say this word right here, I'm not gonna donate shit.
you think Justin will get mad if I put my feet on his couch?
Yeah, we'll probably turn
Throw up?
the camera off before you do it, but yeah, you can.
I'll just do it after. I mean, we don't have to put
That's
it on.
messed up, fool. Shut up.
This motherfucker, he
Justin like that,
just
bro.
wants to get punched.
Hell
doesn't he?
yeah.
Sorry, Justin.
Yeah, fucking
I'm
Justin,
not
though,
gonna do it.
he'll
Nah.
jujitsu the shit out of you. dude.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck.
But you see, like that's funny to me because to beat him, all I have to do is just grab my foot and put it on his face and he'll let
Yeah,
me go.
that's right, yeah.
I'll be like,
You
I
just
just
fucking
touched
do
my
this.
foot, dog. What's up?
Yeah. I just touched my foot. Yeah.
He's gonna fart out.
No, I've heard him fart. He's got some bombs.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Also, he's packing some meat down there, dude. He's got a huge dong.
For real?
Yeah, dude.
Damn,
Justin,
bro.
you see him
It's
all,
good to know.
all small and shit, dude.
How do you know?
We're boys, dude.
Hey, is that a thing? Like, do boys like when
Yeah,
you guys
why,
are
you
boys,
never
boys?
seen your cousin naked
Like, no.
when you were kids?
Nah.
I mean, you never.
Nah, I
Shut
thought
the
he
fuck
was a
up.
girl when he
God damn it,
He had a little slit right there.
Whatever, Fonzie. Allegedly.
Yeah, Yeah, shut up, bitch. You're over here talking about it's little. Shit. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's why I got that big ass truck outside. It's a small dick vibe, dude.
Then they give me a big truck.
Yeah. You gotta get one?
I want a little truck.
A little truck?
Yeah, I have a little truck. Little Toyota.
Yo, every time I see those videos of you guys riding those bikes, I'm so fucking jealous. I want one of those cholo bikes so bad. They're expensive.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they are. The price.
Are they yours?
No. They're my cousins. Shout out to Masfel Kiwao.
We'll put his Instagram handle right here.
He's from.
I was gonna
He's from Las Vegas and shit. He's from Las Vegas and stuff, and he be driving up here with them sometimes. So in the summertime, especially, he'll drive up.
Damn, that's a lot of pedaling.
Yeah, bro. No. That's a good one. That was a good one, bro.
Well, so you just I'm gonna drive to Salt Lake. I'm gonna take my bike with me.
This fucking just pedaling, dog. You driving down the freeway, see a dude on fucking cholo bikes and shit.
That's him.
What about you guys hosting any other event? You guys haven't been asked, or
Not right now. Nothing has come up. I think we did.
how was that experience? Did you guys love it or what?
It was good,
You
man.
guys nervous?
It was nerve wracking for
A little
sure.
nervous.
Fuck,
Yeah.
But man, from the feedback that we got, we did good. But apparently not so good because we haven't gotten any other ones.
But they haven't done it again.
Yeah,
Right,
true.
right.
No, but Kay said if he does do one, he's for sure gonna have us on.
Hell
there.
yeah.
So
I have to practice, man. I felt like I was stuttering. You were there, right?
Yeah.
how do you feel? Yeah.
What
we
did you
should-
think?
we should
I
get
mean,
to
you
do
guys
that.
could have done a lot better, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm just-
No, seriously.
No, I thought it
wanna
was-
know.
I think this is what I saw.
Yeah.
But when you guys were on stage, it was legit because you guys. The thing that you guys had going on for yourselves is the fact that you knew every single one of these artists.
Right.
So that was already on your side.
Right.
That was cool. Not me, for example, and I'm ashamed to say, but I don't know all of them.
Okay.
So for you guys to be like, oh, we had this guy in our podcast, this and that. When I thought it became awkward for you guys is when you were introduced the artist, but then you guys stayed in this on stage. And so you guys have, because I've been on stage and I know exactly how it is, but I felt like you guys were like, oh, people are looking at us like, let's just not be so awkward, and therefore it made us look a little awkward. But if you guys would have been like,
that makes a
this
lot
is
of
so,
sense.
but if you guys would have been like, this is so and so, and then you guys would get off and like interact with people and be like, hey, what's going on? It's like, hey, you know, and like, oh, stick around because so and so is coming, like that kind of shit. Then it's different. But if you guys are like, hey, this is K the dog, and then you guys just turn around and like. that was a little awkward.
No, hey, bro, that's a learning
That's
lesson.
good to
That's
know,
good
yeah.
feedback, bro. Thank you.
Because we were like, damn, should we go down? Should we stay here? We're
You
like,
guys,
fuck.
I think it would have been, you guys would have been a lot calmer if you guys would have walking out, because it is like
Right.
I don't have to do anything because I'm not there. Like people are paying attention to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
I that's the only thing that I saw was like, oh,
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna. Who the fuck am I to be like?
No,
what you
no,
guys-
bro, but that's
That's good to
great
know.
feedback,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Seriously,
That's what
it is.
I that's the only thing that I would have said.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, these guys feel a little awkward because they're over there.
Yeah, and it was a little awkward because we didn't know whether to dance or
Yeah, exactly.
or like look around and you know.
But I think I honestly think, and this is my honest opinion, if you guys would have done that,
yeah,
and then after you introduce the artist, you go down and interact with people, it would have been
a lot better.
it would have been a lot better
No,
for everybody, for people to get to know you, for you to get people, for you to get feedback as you're going.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you know, but for example, where it's like, hey, by the way, your microphone doesn't sound as well, and then you're like, oh, okay, and now you got something to be like, hey, can we
You turn
check
it
this
up
out?
or something.
Why
Somebody,
didn't you
or
tell
for
me?
whatever, huh?
Why didn't you tell me it didn't sound well? Or good?
No, it did. I'm saying,
I
but
know.
but if you get that feedback, it's like, hey,
from
by the
people.
way, yeah.
No, that's great. That's great feedback,
Yeah.
Angel.
Yeah.
For real, that is.
I don't think anybody's told us anything like. They just said, "No, you guys did good." So
She said, "Everybody's a pussy, dude. I'll keep it real with you, dude."
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You
I'll
like
keep
it,
it fucking real,
appreciate
dude.
it.
I'm sure Dre's like, oh, you guys did good, yeah, back, dude. More content. The four member of it, fuck out of here. I'll keep it
Yeah,
real,
bro,
dude. You
you
guys
can't talk
suck,
about
okay?
him.
So get your shit
Thank you,
together and
bro.
do it again, all right?
the concert.
Yeah,
Okay.
We
We'll
got,
talk to
bro.
Kay.
yeah.
Okay, we gotta do it again. I guess.
But yeah, but we got the basketball tournament coming here soon.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Are you gonna play?
I don't have anybody to play with. I mean,
What about Justin?
you know
DJ
what?
Bell with Brian.
Justin.
What?
You really think Brian's gonna play? Brian may not even go see us play. He's gonna be like, dude, it's too early, dude. Like, I played last night. According to Justin, he was the shit, but
What, like basketball?
yeah, he said at one point he was like, Justin is he's a fucking hockey fucking master.
really?
He's white. He's white.
Yeah, that's a white.
Like
sport,
ice hockey?
man.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No.
For real.
I think that would be fun. But
We used to play street hockey back in the day.
Oh yeah.
That's about it. You didn't play with us.
Nah.
Like fucking
never
like
said I
like
did.
Wayne's World car. Then we'll get
Yeah,
your goals off the road.
Damn, bro. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun.
Well, I went and saw the Grizzlies with Justin, and the fact that he knows the sport A to Z, it was cool because he's like, oh, this is what's happening. This is going to happen here, and it's like, oh shit. So you get the another perspective from the sport.
Right.
It's not just like, oh yeah, they just gotta put the puck in the goal. No, it's like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
And it's crazy to me that because I took my kids last year too to watch the Grizzlies.
It's fun,
Bro, it is
I've
fun.
never been it. It's fun.
But they fucking fight.
Oh yeah.
That's the shit that I was like, oh
and
shit.
the refs right there like, all right, if you fall, motherfucker.
And they're going and they're skating so fast, dude.
Yeah.
Like when they come out and they're just doing. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
oh shit. Have you
Those
guys
guys-
been to the Real too?
Yeah.
Real's
those
a
games are
blast,
badass.
dude.
I haven't,
Real's a
I
blast.
haven't gone.
You haven't gone?
I haven't gone
You
either.
know where I haven't
shit.
been to the? We talk about this. One of my friends, George. I never been to the Utes game,
Oh, me neither.
and they say it's fucking fun.
Well, I wanted to go when they played SC, man.
USC?
Yeah, USC.
Why you gonna cheer for the other team?
Yeah,
Fuck, guy. Where are you, Dre?
Fucking lost.
I know.
I won, bro.
Hey, a loss is a loss.
Hey, bro, but
Doesn't matter if it's
I
by
guess
an
in
inch or a
football,
mile.
yeah.
A loss is a loss.
and
Football.
not only that, bro. Fucking USC's like way. They were ranked way better.
7.
Than,
They were like number 7 or some shit, and
I thought they were
Utah
like
was
number
like
3, and then Utah's like 10.
no, Utah was like 20 something, and they still beat them.
Oh shit! Then I got
Yeah.
mine. I don't know what the fuck I read.
That's what I saw at least.
But
I
anyways,
want to go tailgating and go.
They were talking about people that are tailgating there.
Yeah.
And it's fucking crazy.
Well-
So Justin was telling me there's some people that go for the like they have the tickets to go in the game and they stay tailgating. Like these guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
stay tailgating because it's just so much fun.
Well,
And they have like the TVs and all kinds of shit.
you know, like there was like two viejas, two white ladies, walking around nude, like without a shirt, with their titties out.
Oh, that was for the BYU game, right, or something like that.
No,
I think I've heard some of that.
But they were painted, right?
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
painted.
yeah.
But you can still see them.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm
Or
just
they'll be like,
saying.
"Mama, mama." Hell yeah, bro. Nah,
So-
but they're getting in trouble. That's what I hear.
Yeah, I think it's because it's a campus. So you can't be doing that kind of shit.
That's
it's
true.
like we were talking about.
But it's not. It's a college campus, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but
yeah, but it's
people
still
take
a
their kids to the
campus.
game and shit too.
Yeah, it's like Justin. He was talking about this a few episodes ago. He just went there. He just went for the first time too. And as soon as he got there, he was like, "Well, let's buy some beer." Someone's like, "Beer? Like you're on a campus. You can't buy beer here." That's why people stay tailgating, so they can get shit faced and they still see
the game.
the game, even though it's a block away. But they-
It's not on the campus. Like in
No,
the
it's
parking lot?
actually.
Parking lot?
Have you?
Yeah, it's off the campus.
Yeah, so it's still
It's close
and
to,
it's still
but it's not.
yeah, it's still on the premise per se, but it's not necessarily inside of the campus. So people are like part. They take their fifth wheels and trailers and shit. They park there. They barbecue, and apparently, according to Justin, people are just walking by, even if they don't know you. They're like, "You want a beer? You want some
Shit.
barbecue and shit?" So,
I've been to UNLV against Reno
Mhm.
tailgating, and it's exactly like that.
yeah,
They
But there.
and in Vegas.
But no, but I'm saying it's.
Oh
right
yeah,
outside.
hell yeah, because everybody
Yeah.
can drink, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and it's crazy, bro, because fucking like they have jungle juice, they have cakes, they
Oh,
have
nice.
everything.
see, I've been to the tailgating in for the Real. That's fun too. 'Cause they got like the drums and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But where's the tailgating for that?
It's right as so it's I think there's like an entrance for the parking lot on 90th South, and it's literally just a long parking lot with like the spots and got the lights and that's all it is. But people just park there and they got like the soccer balls and they got like barbecuing and drinking and shit. So,
Oh, so they are drinking.
Yeah, but that's not a campus. So by the time you go inside of the stadium, you're already a little lit. Just show your tits and shit. It's
For
fun.
real?
Yeah, dude.
Babe, I'm not going.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing him with me.
going.
I'm bringing him. Hey, I don't know how long we've been going for, because I used to have a guy tell me.
3 hours now.
It's 8:15.
Oh damn.
Yeah, bro.
Do you
Why? Do you have somewhere to go?
No, I thought you guys were going to work.
We have to be there by 9:30 ish. It's alright, bro. We're good.
Oh, keep going then, huh?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro,
pass
you
that
want-
fucking ball, dude. What?
Yeah.
You guys want some? I'm just kidding. You want some to drink?
No, I still have my beer right here. I didn't finish
You
it.
want more alcohol?
Then you got screwballs too. Damn, fool.
You want a shot? Fuck, that's my guy,
I'm
dude.
not driving.
That's my
Going to
fucking
work.
guy, dude.
I'm going to work. The fucking
we're
the
sharing-
floor's gonna be crooked as fuck, but
Actually, that was dirty.
no, I'm kidding, man. No, it's not. I do a good job, good work. I'll take pictures after this and post them.
Anybody want a shot?
I'll take a shot.
Let's all take a shot, huh?
Hey.
Might as well. You take a shot?
Hey, let's make some noise. Hey, no one's gonna applaud. Fuck you guys. Then.
You don't mind if I step back here, do you?
No,
that's
no,
DJ
no,
Bad
no.
Boy
I
Brian's
don't want to
spot.
invade your space, bro, without permission.
Yo, look what Bible Brian gave me from Fanix.
What is it?
Cheese grater?
Fucking Bastard Boys, dude. Look, it says 4 inch.
Hey.
Look at that. That
shit.
hat is fucking
The
legit,
fedora?
son.
My brother got me man, I feel stupid now. because
Hey,
I
that's
don't
a
know
tight. Let me see
You
that.
gonna port us or what?
Yeah, my bad, bro.
the name of the character from what's it called? The Mayans TV show.
Yeah?
The main one, or not Easy, but the other one.
I didn't follow that one. I followed the Sons of Anarchy. I didn't follow. I tried, but I just couldn't get into it.
It's a good show. I liked it, but yeah, he got me a autographed photo of him. It says, "To Ruben, get better soon, brother."
Oh, that's nice. So this happened while I was in Mexico, and Brian met him, and he told him, he was like, "Hey, can you make it?" He's like, "What's your name?" And Brian's like, "Can you make it to Angel?" He couldn't be here because he's in Mexico, and so he's like, "To Angel."
Oh, that's dope,
Hell
man.
yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. DJ Bad
Who are
Boy
those
Brian,
two
bro.
right
That's
there?
cool.
Those are bad boys too.
What are they? Who are they?
Funkos,
No, I know, but
Will Smith.
Will
Martin.
Smith, and Martin
the
Lawrence.
Black Eyed Peas? I mean, the Black Eyed Peas.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I got
These guys
Fergie
are
right here. Look
racist.
at the Black Eyed Peas.
The Men in Black?
Yeah, no.
No.
fool, it's,
Oh my God, the Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, Bad
Martin
Boys.
Lawrence.
Hey, I want to ask you to step
Dude.
aside. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You fucking suck,
Yeah,
dude.
disrespect
You
to
can't
Martin
take a
Lawrence
shot,
like
bro.
that.
You too fucked up.
That beer, bro. That shit fucking me up, man.
Fucking Men in Black.
Oh, okay.
So you guys don't fucking. Also, you don't do any. Are you Christian as well?
Yeah, I am allegedly.
Oh, you're a Jack
He
Christian.
was raised. We were all raised.
Yeah, we were
Christian,
all raised in
right?
church.
Yeah, basically. Just
But
like
I'm not super religious or nothing though.
Yeah. See, I became. I kind of step away from it. I'm kind of ashamed, but at the same time, I'm not. I just started.
wait, are you ashamed?
No, I was gonna say I'm ashamed that I walked away from
Oh,
it.
okay.
But it's not that I walked away. It's like I literally started going through a phase of my life that I said, well, what about this? And I started asking myself some questions that they can't answer. So I just went, okay. Like for example, the day and age that we live now, we go above and beyond to teach people not to hate, right? We don't want to hate different races. We don't want to hate people with a different sexual orientation or whatever. Meanwhile, the church that I'm used to going to, they have been teaching me that people with that are attracted to the same sex, they're wrong. And me being the person that I am now in my life, I can't just say, well, they're wrong. I just think like, well, why are they wrong if that's just their preference? Like, who am I to tell them no? And this is going a little bit personal. Like my personal life is like I may or may not, because we don't know for sure, have a couple of people that are gay in my family, and I don't see me saying, well, you guys are wrong. I just can't. It's not in me to say, nah, I can't hang out. I can't be related to you guys because you guys think this way.
Yeah.
So those kind of things, I just
You have mixed feelings about.
yeah.
It's understandable.
And I get it. And like I said, that's where I learned to play drums is in church. Like, I mean, I was in Mérida, Yucatan, and I went to Mexico City to like the events. Like every year I went, and my mom and dad, they met in church, and they used to go to like all the events and like ride the train to go to a different state and do like this huge Christian events. I mean, I come from, like my grandma's a pastor. I mean, I come from the root of Christianity, and I just grew to a point where I was like, well, what about this though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was no other explanation that well, no, they're just wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Well, anyway, let's take this shot,
No,
and then I'll keep preaching for you guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ruben.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers to the
man.
late talk,
Hey,
fellas.
thank you, man. Thank you so much for
Late
being
talk.
invited.
Beehive.
Yeah.
Also, thanks for this is episode 196, dude. We're coming up on 200.
Hey, what are you gonna do, man?
Well, we're gonna do the episode completely naked. He couldn't take the shot. We're gonna do Red Hot Chili Peppers. We're gonna have our socks on. Mine is gonna be a booty, like a baby booty.
You know, have you seen the Pringles? They put the Pringles on here, and then the girl goes in there to grab it, and they go, ooh, right? Right? So then the guy goes to the store, he's like, that's a good idea. But he gets the small little Pringles.
Here he goes, fellas. Here he
Alright,
goes.
let's go. Salute.
Ooh. That will bring fucking hair to your chest.
I just think I grew 2 more little hairs.
Have you ever had a peanut butter and jelly shot?
No, what is it with is this and what else?
Screwball and cranberry.
That's right. No, I haven't.
Peanut butter?
I took this
Called
from
peanut butter and jelly, yeah.
I took this from one of the chicks at the at Sue's. I didn't know about this.
Screwball.
And she had it one time, and I think she gave a shot to Dre. Dre Rock, I would put his Instagram handle right here. And then he was like, have you ever tried this? And she had it, and she poured me one, and I was like, oh. And I remember, because I'm pretty stupid when it comes to names. So I took a photo of it. And then I went and I bought it.
It was pretty. It's
Yeah,
good, bro.
it's good.
What's his name? One of our
Seuss.
Sue's one of our guests. He brought that shit. It was the first time that I tried it. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why did you stop drinking?
Well, I just stopped drinking just for a while, just because I was on
It became a
kinda like
problem?
a health tip. Yeah, that too, bro. But like mostly just because I would get out of hand a little bit with that shit. So it's like my sister hates how I act when I'm like drunk.
Okay.
I hate how I act when I'm drunk. And
I like how he acts when he's drunk.
Do you?
That shit makes me laugh.
He's either funny or a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you don't know which one you're gonna get.
Mhm. I was just talking about this with Brian, because Brian, he quit drinking for a while too. He quit drinking for like 4 or 5 months.
hey, that's dope, man.
And I was hanging out with him yesterday, and I was talking to him about this, and I said, I don't necessarily hate the fact that you drink, because you're not the kind of person that gets mean or gets obnoxious or gets, or who wants to start a fight or nothing. Like you're still Brian when you're drunk. My problem is you don't worry too much about how am I gonna make it home.
Oh.
And that's where I'm like, what if something happens to you or someone else, obviously. And and he's been a lot better about that, being honest. But that was my problem in the past, because he was like, as soon as I got there, it was like, so yesterday, I didn't work all day, so I got home and we were having lunch. You wanna what do you say? You want a shot of Jaeger or something like that? I'm like, it's fucking 11 o'clock in the morning, dude.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
But then I think about it and I go, what?
Why can't we?
What's there to what says that you're not supposed to drink until this time of the day?
Yeah.
Like someone could just wake up and drink at 6 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't necessarily say they have a problem. Like one of the guys that we follow their podcast, he's the one I'm gonna go see tomorrow. Brandon Shop. That's his whiskey right there.
Oh, dope.
And the only reason why we haven't opened that, we opened that one and killed it, but we haven't opened that one because we're gonna go see him tomorrow. I'm gonna have him sign it.
Oh, okay.
But he has like 4 or 5 podcasts that he does under his own wing and his own network, and some of the people that he podcasts with, they make fun of him because it's like, dude, it's 10 o'clock and you're drinking whiskey. And he goes, yeah, but I've been awake since 5 o'clock in the morning, working. Like, you guys just woke up. You woke up and you came here. Like, I've been awake. I already worked out. I already took my kids to school. I already did this, did that. I already work on all the podcasts, and I'm here. This is my third podcast, like right now. Like, and then I get it. I'm like,
That makes sense.
makes sense.
And that's true. But back in the day, bro, we used to do that when I was younger, when I was underage, right? Like, we used to wake up and start drinking like at 8 in the morning, go straight to the liquor store and go buy a drink. And at that age, that's bad, right?
Yeah.
Pues okay, chiquito, güey.
Yeah, I don't. Dame miedo. I remember one time I had a conversation with my aunt. That was my dad's sister, and she had a problem because both of her kids were alcoholics at one point, like my cousins, and I was just like, that was never my problem. I said that was never my thing, and she was like, well, you didn't grow up seeing that because your parents were such churchgoers. That wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, my dad would joke around with me. He was like, "Hey, you drinking? You got your kawama? It was your birthday. Did you drink too? Did you drink too? Did you get fucked up?" And I was like, "I don't know. But like I probably have one, but it's not like it's not
I thought
my."
you were gonna say like one question at a time.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't. It's not my thing to drink, and there's a special occasion when I go, oh, I'm surrounded by boys. I want to get a little lit.
That's cool.
But as soon as I'm like a little stupid, I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then I just let it wear off.
So you know how to control yourself then?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something that I've learned.
Yeah.
Because I've done the fucking puking. I've done the
Acting stupid.
acting stupid. I was never into like fighting or being mean or anything, but I was annoying. I was like, just go to bed.
Hey, bro, when we at the bar named Sue when the dude left on his bike or something? Remember you were telling? Was it you that you were telling me that there was one of your guys' friends he left on the bike?
No, I was in another bar, About Time, and I knew the bartender, and this friend that I worked with went in and started talking to her, and he said, "Hey, do you He got there a little drunk already, so he was like, "Hey, can I have your number? This and that, whatever. You never met a guy like me or whatever." He was saying, it's just to be funny. And he's like, "I have a band," and he was like, "Oh, I know plenty of friends that they have bands." And he's like, "Oh yeah, do you have a friend that has a Harley?" "I have a Harley." And then she started thinking of me. He was like, "Actually, yeah, I do have a same friend that used to play in a band. He has a Harley." And he goes, "Oh yeah, does he work construction? Does he work like heavy equipment operator like me?" And she was like, "Actually, yeah, he does." And he goes like, "Are you serious?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he's like, "What else?" And then he was like, "What else does he do?" And I think she was like, "He has a podcast." And my friend was like, "I think I know who he is." And he goes, "No, there's no way you know who he is." And I was like, "Is he Angel?" And she was like, "Oh my fucking hell." And so he called me and he was like, "Dude, I've been trying to get this girl's number and shit." And I'm like, "Get it, dude, ask for it." She said that she knows you and shit. I'm like, "Well, yeah, I know her." And then I went, he convinced me to go because he was close to the house. So he convinced me to go to the bar. And then I was having a beer with him. And then he's like, "You got to come see my bike, dude." And I was like, "All right, cool." So we went outside and I thought he was going to show me to like, here it is.
Yeah.
Start it, listen to it. And that's it, right? But he was like, he jumped on it. And then as he's backing it up, he tripped and laid the bike down. He just bought this bike.
Fuck.
And I'm like, I think it was I can't remember what bike. Well, kind of like in between, a little bigger than the 1200.
So like a soft top?
No, like Sons of Anarchies.
Oh, the lowrider?
Yeah, but it's it's not Dynas?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like a Dyna. It was like a Dyna size kind of thing, and it was brand new to him.
Okay.
And then he's trying to back it up, and then he laid it down. And he was like, "Oh," he starts laughing. I'm like, "Dude!" And there was a guy that I never met before, and he was sitting there, and he literally looked at me because he knew that I wasn't drunk, and he's like, "You're not gonna let him ride, are you?" And I was like, I didn't think he was gonna ride.
Yeah.
This motherfucker jumped on his bike and took off.
Oh shit.
And then he took off, and then he laid it down, and then he just disappeared. And then I'm standing around with this friend. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And he goes, "I don't know, man." And so I'm start talking to my friend, and I said, "How many beers have he had?" And he's like, "That was the first beer." And I was like, "Holy shit!"
shit.
And then I come out to see if I can hear him, and then I see him laying. You know where? Let's not talk about it, but over there in West Valley. And then I see him. He laid it down in the corner again. And he's like barely standing up, getting his bike out, and I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm like, he took off again. I'm like, well, now I don't know where he is. He's obviously drunk and riding his motorcycle. And then he drives on 56, hauling ass, just, and I'm like, I am going to watch this guy die. And then once again, the fucking guy that I never met before is like, you know, if he dies, it's on you, right? And I was like,
What
hey,
the
motherfucker!
fuck?
Like, I didn't fucking know he was gonna jump and take off. And all of a sudden, he comes back because he was looking for his bike, his hat. And the kid that he came with, he showed him his I have your hat. And this motherfucker's like riding in shorts, you know, like, I know it's not a helmet's not a big deal, but like in shorts, short sleeves, just like very casual. And then he fucking takes off and he tries to peel out, and then he lays his bike down where he's fucking like, he got spat out of the bike and he's like fucking rolling, and the bike just broke the shifter. The fucking lights just shattered, mirror fucking shattered, and then he's standing up and he's like looking at me. He goes, "Fuck, dude, I laid it down, didn't I?" I'm like, "Dude, you were lucky to be alive." I'm like, "You took off on your bike, and like, if this would have happened somewhere else, like in the freeway, I'm like, how do we know? There's no way we know."
Yeah.
And so I drove him home, and then the other kid that was with me, he rode the bike on like first gear. That's all he had because he didn't have a shifter.
That's crazy.
So then the next day is like, did you look at your bike? And he goes, oh yeah. He was super apologetic. He's like, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't ask you to come out to do. I'm like, listen. At least I was there. We took care of you. We took you to your mom's house, and you're alive. And he just got divorced and shit. I'm like, listen, man, I don't know exactly what you're going through. Like, I know exactly what you're going through.
Fuck.
I'm like, just stay busy, dude. Just keep working, keep playing your music.
Yeah, busy, bro.
I didn't think
That
that was
sucks.
gonna go that
That
route.
route.
I thought you were gonna be the wingman of the year and help him out, you know, to hook up with that.
Well, I told him. I told him to get the. But I think it's the fact that he was a little too drunk that she was like, I don't know about this guy. But even when I talked to her, she was like, this is just the first beer. And after I talked to him, he was like, no, I've been drinking before. And I was like, so you
can't.
I mean, listen.
yeah,
Everybody
no
does.
judgment.
Everybody judges whatever. You know, you do your thing, and I get it. But I'm thinking, so you rode your bike already drunk to the bar. I'm like,
Man,
all right, dude.
bro.
but-
And that's another thing, bro. Like you're saying, that's another reason why I fucking calm down with the fucking drinking, dog. Because
yeah.
it's too much. Once you get pendejo, bro, you start doing some stupid shit. Just like
Yeah.
homeboy. But yeah, I remember that story that about this dude you were telling us that day, and I was like, fuck. I thought it happened at a bar named Super.
No, it happened over there by the house.
Damn. Bro.
And we were lucky too, because when he said, hey, I'm like, where are we taking you? And he's like, my mom lives like a few blocks away from here. And I was like, awesome, let's take her to your mom's. Because he was bleeding a lot from his elbow, and I thought he was a bone sticking out. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, dude, and he just kept doing this. And the whole entire time that I'm driving, he was like, oh man, I fucked it up, didn't I? I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, it's just fucking lucky that you're alive. And I just kept telling him, we're lucky that you're here. We're lucky that we were all there. We're lucky that I'm here driving you, and he's riding your bike. And he's just like, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't ask you to come here for you to see this. And I was like, again, it's cool. At least we're here. We're taking you in.
Yeah.
And so the next day, I'm like, was that your bone? And he goes, no, it's just a chunk of skin that is missing from my elbow. And I was like, okay. But it's just.
Damn.
But I mean, if you think about it, if everything happens for a reason, if I wasn't there, and he just jumps on his bike,
And takes off.
off.
Would have been a lot worse. Yeah, bro, definitely, man. Motherfucker, you still talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good lucky,
The,
man. Hey.
the next day, I'm like, hey, did you look at your bike? And he goes, oh yeah. It was like, it's
So
a
that's
lot.
messed up that the dude's like, if he does, it's your fault.
Yeah, that was stupid of him.
Yeah,
Why
he was
couldn't
like-
why couldn't he have
It was
done
like-
something?
The problem was, the side terrace that they have there. It's just divided. I mean, the outside and the inside, it's just divided by a fence like this, by this tall. So, to me, by default, I'm thinking, well, I can't just jump the fence because I'm literally inside of the building. I should go through the door and go outside.
Oh, wow.
And he just left the beer there. And then when he got outside of the building and went into like the outside area, he was tripping on some tables, and I'm like, the fucking table didn't move. I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't see it was there?
Shit.
And so he's tripping, and then he jumps he puts his beer down and he jumps the fence. And I'm like, I don't think we're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And then he jumped on his bike and he started it, and that's when everything started. And then the guy's like, you gonna let it ride? I'm like,
Shit, dude.
I'm like, fuck,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Damn,
crazy.
man.
He wasn't upset about his bike.
Oh yeah, the next day. The day of, he was just like, oh, I think it'll be fine, dude. I'm just gonna do this, and then I was like, okay. And then the next day, he's like, oh no, I fucked it up. Dude. I'm like, yeah, you
And it
did.
was dude.
I'm like, yeah, you did.
Hey, can I use the restroom?
Nah, dude, you're good.
Yeah, last time
Dude, every
too.
time he comes, I'm gonna shut the fuck up, dude.
It's true.
I
Why?
don't know. I just have that habit.
Why,
of
did you have
asking,
kids
bro.
before? Wait, you got a pregnant woman and shit? You want to get out of here so you can go pee?
Yeah. I'll be back.
Yeah, bro. Fuck it.
He stays. You're not going anywhere, dude.
I'm not.
Just stay
I
there.
don't have to go. I was just playing.
Hey,
I know I asked that last time.
Let me ask you a personal question, bro.
Oh,
Fuck
damn,
it.
dude. 6 inches, bro.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, dude.
Not that
Flaccid,
personal.
flaccid. Fucking Ruben knows what I'm talking about.
I know what's up.
Biker dick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Does your pee-pee touch your butthole?
No, dude. Fuck no. You think I'm that hung?
I'm asking you.
No. Yours?
Huh?
Yours?
No.
He looked a little flirty. No. That was your question, really?
Yeah, yeah. It can't
That's a
touch-
serious
your
question.
pee-pee can't touch your butthole for real? Oh.
You ever tried?
No.
So how do you know?
Because I'm guessing it's the longest when it's hard, but once it's hard, I can't bend it that much. I'm gonna fucking break my cartilage, dude.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Do you have cartilage? I thought it was just meat.
No, that's gotta be cartilage in there, right?
No, bro. No, your nose, the middle part has cartilage, right? And so that's hard all the time.
Your dick don't have cartilage?
Nah, bro.
How come you can't bend it?
You could bend it.
Oh, shut the fuck. You can bend your dick when it's hard?
No,
Let me see this thing.
it
Hold on.
like
Let's see this thing.
grows up
Go
like
behind
that.
the camera and pull it out.
I
Let's
can't,
see
bro.
this
I
thing.
can't.
Look at fucking.
They'll-
Look at
they'll-
G-Funk,
they'll get you
dude.
for child pornography, bro.
Babyface was, yeah.
Yo, what were you guys been talking? What was that episode you guys were talking about porn? I was just laughing my ass off, and you guys were like so afraid of getting in trouble with your wife. Like, oh yeah, I don't watch it. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Well,
Just fucking.
I watch it with my eyes closed.
It's just like it's just podcast porn. Dude.
That's Ruben.
That's
He
Ruben
listens
right
to-
there.
What is it?
You watch porn, dude?
I was well, she's my ex now, but we were talking about ASMR, and then I was just talking to them about how I was chilling with my ex, and she brought up ASMR, and then like it somehow turned from ASMR. Then she told me, "Yeah, have you heard about ASMR porn?"
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I was like, "Oh no," but
let me put it in my notes. So I
yeah, ASMR porn. And so I was like, "Oh, that sounds interesting," you know. So I was like, "All right," because she likes to listen to ASMR to go to sleep,
Okay.
right? And so I was like, "All right, cool." I literally Googled ASMR porn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I went to the first video that was there, and it was wet pussy noises,
Ooh.
right? And so
Shout out to Dre.
yeah. So anyways, and then I laid down and right when we're listening to you know this girl making wet pussy noises. Basically, she's like whatever going to town on herself, making noises and whatever, right? You're listening to her moan, you're listening to her make noises and shit like that, right? And bro, I shit you not, that shit put me to sleep.
Oh,
Like
damn.
if like
With
like,
the hard on though, with the kickstand.
I woke up, it was hard. But yeah, I fell asleep hella fast, and I was like, damn, that shit worked. And I woke up, and I it was still going. I turned it off, and I just went back to sleep. Somehow,
Damn.
like, the wet pussy noises hypnotized me into like a state of hypnosis where I just got the best sleep ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
He can't fuck
and,
with that.
and no,
He
it
gets
sounds
the
weird.
wet
I know it
pussy.
sounds weird, but it's the
Let
truth.
us
Like that
speak
shit put me to sleep, bro. That shit.
Is that why you had in your headphones when you were riding your bike and you got in an accident?
Nah, man. I was actually listening to Chris Brown. And yeah, man, I remember it. I remember like it happened, yesterday. Like someone was recording like out of body experience,
Yeah.
Like yeah, it was crazy, bro. I was all floating through the air, spinning, and I just remember I was like, man, I hope I don't hit like a light post or get hit by another car or something.
Yeah.
And I finally landed. I tried to get up, and I just felt like I had fire in my legs, like heat, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck. I look over here. I'm bleeding out of this arm. I look over here. My bone's sticking out. I'm like,
Damn.
fuck. Yeah, it was.
That's when your brain goes, oh, we're fucked up, and then your whole body's like, oh, we're fucked up.
Yeah, then you feel it.
You're
Then
fucked,
you-
yeah.
It was
So,
crazy
yeah.
because there was a fire. Shit, what do they call it? Fucking drill.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for hanging out. What? Yeah.
I know I fucked up. Fire hydrant.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, bro. There was a light pole. I mean, he could have hit any of that.
Jesus.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But
Yeah,
you
then
gotta
I-
just listen to pussy.
I escaped the whole incident without a scratch on my head, bro.
Well, no,
You know, no neck injury, no head injury. I wasn't wearing my helmet, and I have a really nice helmet, expensive helmet. And I like didn't wear it that much.
Yeah.
Just only when I went like out of town or on the interstate.
Yeah.
You haven't had no accidents, right?
I did, but mine was I was doing the Alpine loop, and this is the first time that I took my bike. This bike that I have is the first bike I ever owned. I never had another. This is my first one, and it's
You're one and only.
and it's that big, and it's with the apes and everything. So I got used to this bike, and I never ridden another one. So we went to the Alpine loop, and we got to a point where we were coming down, and you don't necessarily have like your bike in a gear or something, but I was going down, and then the turn was a little sharp to where, like I said, I was getting used to the bike and having the ape, so I would turn like this because I was fairly new, and the front tire grabbed some loose gravel, and so it took me down. So if I would have laid it this way, I would have gone down the hill.
Oh,
But when
shit.
I did this, I laid it this down. But I didn't. Nothing happened to the bike other than just having a little gravel on the steps and shit like that.
That's about it.
Yeah, but
It could have been a lot worse.
yeah, but obviously with the people that I was riding with, the guy behind me was my buddy Skyler, another one of my best friends. He was like, he pulled up and he's like, "Are you okay?" And then his wife, those guys have been riding forever. So his wife actually, because he happened to be right at the curb, and so his wife actually went a little farther from the curb and started telling people to slow down because there was somebody that was, because we were laying down. And then the people that were ahead of us, they realized that we weren't coming, so they turned around and then they caught up with us at the bottom of the curb. And then they were like, "All right," they're helping me pick up the bike. "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything's okay." But it was like a team effort. Everybody helped. The traffic, the people that were coming. So it was kind of cool. But that has been my only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank God, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, that shit is fuck, man. That could have been his
Hey man, I'm still here.
first and last. Yeah, dog, definitely.
Go
man.
home and listen to some ASMR porn.
Fuck yeah.
Get some
I'm
good
gonna try that
rest.
shit now.
Do it, dude.
Hey, folks.
And see, let's see if it really puts you out, because I was skeptical about it when she told me the whole concept
But
of
where
ASMR.
is this on? Is it on? It's not on YouTube, is it?
I just googled it and then I went to the videos and it just pulls up everything. And I went to the first one. I think it was like
But is it actually?
Pornhub or
But are
something.
they, it's not fucking, right? It's just a noise.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's fucking herself and she's like moaning and shit. It's
Send
a
me-
video,
send me a
but
link.
yeah, I said, I got you.
Hey, you should have my number, motherfucker. I started texting when you got an accident.
I got you.
All of a sudden, out of everything you text back is gonna be some porn. This motherfucker, shit, dog. Hey,
I know how people shit on the fact that OnlyFans is back to paying for porn, but the difference is when you subscribe to an OnlyFans, you're actually paying to the performer. You're not paying to the production.
But in all honesty, you're the performer because you're performing on yourself.
I guess.
It's like this though.
Call that a performance?
I don't like.
Just-
I see it on my left hand. I can feel someone else doing it. Nah. What I'm saying is like that's why I don't like to go to strip clubs either. Like I think it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
You go with a bunch of dudes and you leave with a heart on and shit with a bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty weird.
Go home and beat it up though.
Like it owe me money. I'm just saying, I don't know, bro. Shit. Nah.
Money like it don't mean nothing.
But do you support people that do OnlyFans? Which I don't
Fuck
judge.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I think they do.
I've told friends to do it. Why don't you fucking do it?
I think they are.
Sell your fucking feed.
They
Who
are
cares?
doing a service
I'll buy
to
it. What?
society. I believe
What's that?
they're doing a service to society
How come?
because there's weird motherfuckers that need to see that shit to relieve themselves because then they go psycho and shit. You know what I'm saying? With
I mean,
Hibiscus.
maybe they're normal people
Word of the day.
with big trucks and a podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, can your people touch your bottle?
No, but funny story. I'm just joking. No, so one time Fonzie, when I was working with him, right? He picks me up in the morning or whatever. We go to work together. We're working in Ogden, and so the whole way, bro. And that was one of those mornings where I was just tired. I was grumpy.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to hear none of Fonzie's shit. And it's always some bullshit.
Weren't you hungover?
I can't remember if I was.
think you were.
It might have been, but that. Anyways, you know, just getting those moods where you're just like, all right, whatever. You know, one of those days. And we're in the car, and the whole time he was asking me, "Can your pee touch your butthole?"
I say, no, mijo, don't drink the beer. It's no good for you, mijo. And he'd be like, shut up, Fonzie. But mijo, can your pee touch your butthole?
All day, bro, for like 10 hours, a 10-hour shift. All day he was asking me, can my pee touch my butthole? And I knew he was setting me up for a joke.
yeah.
I knew it. And I was just like, nah, bro, no, fuck that, you know? Because he always does that shit to me. It gets me. And then finally I was like, all right, yeah, my pee touched my butthole. Right? Finally I had enough. I was like, all right, let's hear it. You know? Yeah, my pee touched my butthole. And without hesitation, this motherfucker goes, then go fuck yourself.
Oh, so you know it. All right.
That shit was funny.
Shit, bro.
I was laughing.
Hey, your people could touch your butthole, dog. And, yeah.
It's a joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a dad and a grandpa and a kid or something like that.
Yeah, the kid, he's telling him, you can't have none of my beer. He said, until you're become a man. He said, can your pee touch your butthole? And like, for like 15 years, I guess, or like, no, 21 years. Or less, probably like 15 or somewhere around there. And then when he turned 21, the kids are like, yeah, my pee could touch my butthole now. I'm a man, I'm gonna get some of grandpa's beer. And he goes, grandpa, my pee could touch my butthole. Give me a beer. He said, no, these are my beer. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, shit.
It's crazy, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Shit,
Wh-
bro.
what days do you record? You still record? When do we record?
We record every Thursday.
Thursday.
Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Yeah, and sometimes on Tuesdays. That's his schedule right now. And we're taking advantage right now that Ruben's available. So he has no excuse not to be there.
He can't run. That's
He
fucking
can't run.
I can't. I literally can't run. I tried, bro. You know, I had all kinds of metal holding me together now, and it still kind of hurts, like
Doesn't really-
right there, you know, in the crotch area. So yeah, everything I do is slow now.
And that's funny because no one's asking, like, can you fuck?
I feel like you know, like
can you?
I don't have.
Like, give us details.
I don't. I'm like not like super fit, right? But like when you're fucking, bro, you find the energy, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
I like it's weird, bro, because like I
It's
said,
called adrenaline.
yeah, whatever it is, dude. You know, adrenaline, hibiscus. I feel like I could fuck for a long time, bro. At least 45 minutes, and then you know I fuck bitches for like 3 hours sometimes. So
God damn.
I'm beating it up.
Yeah, but right now.
Next thing you know, I'm sweating. So
Right now it's 3 minutes.
I'll probably take it slow, but I don't know. You never know. I haven't gotten none since I got in the accident. So, to be honest with you guys,
If you are a slut out there and you want to get some dick, get a hold of Ruby, the real Ruby.
hit me up.
It's not about you, it's not about you, which want to know how long it's gonna last. That's all.
Yeah.
Experiment.
And
Hey, I've never had no
and
complaints.
Lake Talk Get One will pay you some money.
Yeah. We got you guys.
Sponsor this message.
Hibiscus.
All positions. Hibiscus.
Yeah, hibiscus.
That's a good one, Angel. It does sound like a
Thank you,
sex
thank
I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
listen,
gonna get
fellas,
laid.
we don't have to get out of here, but let's get out of people's ears and faces. Before we leave, anything you guys want the people to know? Where can they find you? Socials, your social security numbers, everything.
They can find us at the Lake Talk 801 on Instagram and on all
Facebook.
streaming platforms, Facebook, yeah.
YouTube.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah.
subscribe,
Nice
like our
shoes,
shit.
Thanks, dude.
And we're supporting the city, man. It's all about the city and the state.
Yep.
Utah, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to shine light because there's a lot of great people out here. We're from Los Angeles. We moved out here back in 2005. Ruben's been here way longer than us.
Since '96.
But we're natives. I mean, we're natives. We're
God damn.
Yeah, we're
Check
not.
out this fucking guy. Huh?
No, we're from Utah now, man. We're Utahns now. So, yeah, man, tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? And
And,
Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thanks.
having us, Angel.
So it was a
always-
blast, man.
yeah, it's
And
always
we're
blessed.
gonna have you on, both of you guys, hopefully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
We're
sure.
gonna wipe everything down for Justin, my guy Justin. Come through,
Hell
bro.
yeah. Just buy the pizza and shit, and we'll be there,
Hey,
dude.
let's do it in December.
Okay, we're done.
Okay, you look like Santa Claus. You could probably dress
Oh
up.
shit.
Damn, dude.
Fonzie wants to sit on your lap. That's what he's saying.
I can set my lap after we turn the camera off.
Nah, bro.
Why does the camera have to be off?
You don't want to sit on no one's fucking lap.
Oh,
I'm a
yes,
fucking-
you are.
Hey, man,
Yes,
fuck
you are.
bitch, I'm an elf. I work in Santa's little workshop and shit, bro. That don't sound right either. Fuck that.
They said they're Utahns, but they still don't go for the Utes. They go for the other ones.
Look,
Whatever, dude.
I go.
Check this out. Whenever they're not playing for against USC, the Utes, whenever they're not playing, when the Jazz are not playing the Lakers, I'm going for the Jazz and the Utes. Huh?
We just won in overtime.
Against
right.
who?
Timberwolves.
You know?
Nice. There you go.
Hell yeah. Utah Jazz, #1, baby. Right now.
Fonzie can't even spell jazz. Anyway.
It's JSS. I mean GASS. Well, that's gas.
Is that it, fellas?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it, bro.
Anything
Thanks
else?
for
You
having
want your
us.
personal socials out there? Not really. Just the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. If
Yeah,
people
like
have
Angel
to-
said, if there's any horny sluts out there,
There you go.
hit me
See, this guy
up.
knows what the
Hit
fuck
my
I'm
IG
talking
up, the
about.
real
Let's do
Ruby.
some
Let's go.
ASMR fucking
Let's make a video. Let's go.
All right, everybody. You can catch me on Angel Severa on Instagram, Angel Severa on Facebook. That's my last name, Cervera. And I'm also doing No Hablo Dre Español
Hey.
with the one and only Dre Rocca.
Shout out to Dre.
We're trying to give $50 gift card. All you gotta do,
We won.
No, we didn't win. Go ahead, go.
Oh, okay.
all you gotta do is when you see the right post,
Okay, right.
you gotta comment where you're listening to us from, and you might just win a $50 gift card. Christmas is coming. You might need it. Gas prices are off the hook.
yeah.
You might as well get your $50 of gas in your car. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you. You guys gotta say peace on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.